What's going on, guys? Welcome to Pops and the Henry Brothers podcast. We are your hosts. And man, it's time.
It is time.
Once again.
Yeah, we're getting a little bit better on time. Had to get some stuff prepared. So, we're trying to work out the kinks. But thank y'all for hanging in there with us, for tuning in. And we got a lot to talk about today.
And this is Pops.
What's up, guys?
I'm Pat Jr.
Guys and dolls, should I say.
And I'm Trav.
And, we got to give Pops his proper introduction. We know that. So, without further ado. Told you I was ready.
It came up so quick, man. I wasn't expecting.
Check it out, guys.
I had forgot about this video already, like that quick.
Look how Pops looking in the camera. Pops was a movie and a music star back in the 80s, in the 90s.
How you feel about this, Pops?
I'm not impressed at all.
Stay off my back, or I will attack, and you don't want that.
I just had to throw it up there real quick. Y'all can get to see it one more time.
Turn down. It's not.
This is our Pops. We're very proud of our Pops, too.
Yeah, man, we're proud of him, man. Like, he was killing it back in the day. Y'all didn't know Pops could spit like that, did you? And it still go hard today. In 2024.
To this day.
To this day.
Guys, I'm better than that. They still not giving me my love.
Now, look, at the end of it, Pops is really going to have his, you're going to show his acting skills right here.
Oh, man. Hey, and everybody that's here on Facebook, now that you're here, we always usually tag you here to get you here. But come on over to our YouTube, which is at Pops, the Henry Brothers, 1997.
Let me give an applause to everybody.
At the bottom of the screen.
That's right. I put the link up in the comments in the very beginning, but I'm going to put it up in just a second. But for everybody that's already in here, let me just say thanks for tuning in and give y'all a little bit of applause. We got Sean Robinson. We got Sharon Mullen. Thank you for tuning in, Sharon. We got Nate in the house. Yes, Sean, it's hilarious. I know.
And also, please, guys, come over to our YouTube and like, share, and subscribe if you haven't.
Yes.
And it helps the channel grow.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is even if you want to just kind of bounce from Facebook over to YouTube, our YouTube channel is right there in the banner at the bottom left corner of the screen. And thank you everybody for tuning in. Without y'all, we don't have a podcast. So we thank y'all. Real talk. Now I'm gonna throw this comment up, and I'm gonna throw this link up to join us by video. Again, anybody who wants to join us by video, just let us know. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this link up one more time.
And he's not gonna hold you back for 30 seconds before he lets you in, y'all. He'll let you in.
Paul's got a point. I'm doing better at when somebody comes on and gets in that backstage waiting to get him in.
I gotta stay on his ass a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. But hopefully everything's going well. Like I said, I'm not saying we're not going to stay on Facebook. We're still going to post on Facebook, but we're trying to really boost our YouTube following.
We're ultimately trying to move to YouTube. So
yeah,
for y'all that support us, when y'all come on the Facebook because we tagged you there, if you can, please come over to the YouTube because we're trying to make the channel grow. That's the whole point. So if you're here, just shift on over to YouTube right now. And we're looking at you in the comment section. We're going to respond to every comment. So like, share, subscribe, ring the bell. That way you can get the notification anytime we go live. If you haven't already subscribed. And like I said, we're going to respond to everything that you guys say. So we're not going to miss no comments.
That's right. And in the meanwhile, let's get some music going in the background.
And we want y'all to comment. So
what's up, Sean? What's up, fam?
So we can have dialogue.
That's right. Let's get some music
What's
going
up,
while
Nate?
we're getting into these comments. Y'all let us know how the sound is because we've been working pretty hard on, trying to get the sound quality where it needs to be. And so let us know how the mix is. The music, the background, the mics.
Appreciate that, Sean. Sean says here and is gonna share. Appreciate that.
Appreciate that, Sean. Appreciate it, brother.
Make sure y'all hit that like button also. That's very important. Hit the like button. Because that makes the YouTube algorithm grow for us.
Not only that, you're telling us you like us.
Right.
Do that.
And, we got a lot of stuff to talk about, guys. We had a lot of upsets the first week. First of all, it made us hard for us to pick our games. And it just reminded us of a valuable lesson that you can't always go based off of what a team was last season.
Second week too.
Yeah, second week too, but definitely the first week though, more so. But you can't always go off of what a team was last season. You know, we have these projections based on how they finished the season and so on and so forth, and how they did overall. But you never know. You got an MVP in Lamar Jackson, and they are 0-2 right now, right?
Yep.
Cleveland Browns, they had the best defense last season. Cowboys thraxed them the first week. You know, they won the second week, but they you know, you wasn't expecting them to not come out and have that same defensive, performance. And Dallas proved otherwise on that one. Yeah, you just never know. The Eagles, you know, they kind of tapered off last season anyway. We'll get into that a little bit later, but nonetheless, you're expecting the Eagles to come out and at least win, you know, one of the first two games. But I'm sorry, to win both of their first two games this season, and they're 1-1. So yeah, we got a lot of topics to talk about. What you want to get into first, baby bro?
Well, we're gonna get into the Tua conversation about, you know, how we feel about Tua and his concussions. We're gonna talk about that, but Tua had a press conference, and this is what he had to say in his press conference. Tell me what you guys think.
Before we do that, Ron Thomas is backstage. We're gonna go ahead and get him in. See, I'm paying attention, guys, and we got Ron Thomas up here.
You supposed to pay attention. You got Fanals on your side. All we can say is, hey, Ron, but you can let him in.
That's true. Yeah, I did want to pull up this video.
What's up, young man? What's up, Ron?
What's going on, Ron?
This interview of Tua and
Hit your button. Give him applause.
God, we just did, Pops.
Do it again.
Okay, we'll do it again, Pops. No problem. Yes, sir.
There it is.
Brandon is the villain. He said acknowledge him, so we acknowledge you right now, too.
Right now,
Brandon.
we're acknowledging you too, my man. Nate and Sean and all of you guys.
But this is what Tua had to say in his press conference.
Golly, man. Here we go.
Thought you could pull it right up, bro. What happened?
I just want to make sure it was right, bro.
They asked Sean, was he ready for the game? That ain't right. That ain't right. That ain't right.
Let's play it one more time for the people.
No, first of
One
all,
more time.
this was not my idea. This was a certain person's idea in the middle. This is messed up.
Boy.
But then he hit me with the, but you ain't scared, is you? I'm like, dang it. So I gotta play it. Messed up.
You know it's funny. Shut up.
I digress. I had nothing to do with that. I had nothing to do with that, guys.
Oh, man. I'm sorry. You know what? We should have done that.
So Tua seems like he's ready. Like R. Kelly.
So y'all saying that's how he was talking with the
Man.
concussion. That's what y'all saying.
Like R. Kelly say, seems like you're ready. So what do you think?
Golly.
So you think he's ready?
I'm getting some music started back, man. My Brandon Howard, what's going on? Acknowledge me, Brandon said. Let's do it.
Bro, I just addressed that. You not be
I'm
listening
sorry,
to what I
man.
said?
My bad. I missed it because I was getting that stuff ready. So
We said we're gonna acknowledge Brandon at the same time when we hit that while ago.
Yeah,
Like,
Nate,
sorry, my
Sean,
bad,
we
my
did
bad.
all the
My
guys,
bad.
man.
my bad, man. I'm just saying,
y'all,
man.
Ryan, what's wrong with him, man? Get
He
past it,
excited.
right?
You know how the kids do when they first Christmas, they wake up, they run and knock everybody out of the way, and they go to grab and open up everybody's present. That's what he's doing. He's
No,
excited.
He just being a Steelers fan. They don't pay attention.
He got a lot to be happy about right now, so
My bad.
it's his party. Let him cry if he wants to.
My bad, man. That's all I got to say is. That's all I got to say, man. I mean, that's all I got. I'm sorry, man.
That's perfect.
I mean, how many times I got to say it, man?
Play it one more time, Pat.
How many times I got to say it?
When we get no Pastor, what did he say to us, y'all? What did he say?
I'm just saying.
That's good, son. That's good, son. That's good. That stopped us right there. That shut us up.
That's fair.
Oh man.
But what I was gonna say is,
Which one
as
was
far
that?
as
Which one was that? You just got on your thing on there.
Yeah. I got you.
as far as Tua Tagovailoa, how do y'all feel about the concussions? Do y'all feel like he should retire? A lot of people want him to retire because he had like 3 concussions, and it's getting into Luke Kuechly, linebacker, former linebacker.
And it's getting like Tony Romo.
or Troy
Tony
Aikman.
Romo had 3 of them.
Troy Aikman.
Guys, let me finish.
Troy Aikman had them too.
Sorry about that, Trap.
Guys,
Go
let me
ahead.
finish.
Go ahead.
It's getting into
We're
Luke
helping you.
It's getting into Luke Kuechly territory, former linebacker from the Carolina Panthers, and he had like 5 and he had to retire. So, do y'all feel like he needs to retire? He said he has no inkling of retiring. He's still gonna play, but at some point, when do you start feeling scared for his health?
I can tell you. Can I answer that?
Yeah.
When the quarterback or when the players start forgetting what he's supposed to do, when they start being a little bit slow about making the reaction, when they just get to the point where they just not on the game no more, it's time to close it up. And it's going to start showing.
But I feel like that's too late, man. At that
No,
point,
no,
it's already
no.
showing effects.
Every player is different.
I know, but what I'm saying is, I feel like you're showing effects at that point. It's already too late.
But see-
he needs to get out before that starts to happen.
But the players don't think like you thinking.
I get it. but
Everybody
that's
want to play
what I'm saying.
football to the last minute till they can't go no more. That's how the players think.
We all football players, so we know how that goes.
I know.
But I'm saying.
So what's happened to them? They don't give up until they just know for themselves. They got to see for themselves that they ain't got it.
And sometimes players need to be protected from themselves. Don't you think?
Well, that's true.
Sometimes, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. That's when a good agent come in handy. Some of them don't care, but some of them do.
So, Ryan, what do you think about the situation?
I feel like his wife or girlfriend,
Do you have that up there?
his wife or somebody in his family got to have that talk with him. They got
have it
to,
like that. That way we can see.
somebody, his mama, father, or somebody got to tell him, look, you got your money.
Turn the music down.
You got your money. You did everything you can, but your life more important than the game of football.
Right.
Your life, your well-being. And we seen quarterbacks, Jim McMahon. We seen all the after football, how concussions, you messed them up. And I think he needs to retire, like ASAP.
I do too, man. I feel like I'm concerned for his health and safety at this point, because like
Right.
I know as a football player, ego, testosterone, tough. You grew up tough and playing in the NFL. You got to be a man's man to play in the NFL. You got to be tough to do that. And I get it. It's an ego thing, and you don't want to walk away from the game. But at the same time, it's like you keep getting concussions like this, man. It could kill you out there. Like I don't
Right.
feel like you need to keep doing this. You know what I mean? Like, and especially if he gets one more, he's done. That's how I look at it.
And it like somebody got to have that talk with them. Be like, hey, do you want to see? Do you know who your kids is? Do you want to walk with your kids when they graduate from high school or college? Or
See, I'm a little surprised at that, because him coming from a Samoan background and Samoan family, they're all about family and taking care of theirs. So I'm surprised his parents ain't talked to him. Maybe they have talked to him about it, but I don't know. It's just a little surprising.
Well, let me throw this in. They come from a Samoan family. Everybody know they pretty close, connected spiritual. So evidently, they're waiting, just like he is, to see how much he got left. It's up to this guy. Y'all, right now we were saying he should go ahead, but no, it depends on all this stuff affects every player different, guys. It's just dumb.
That's true.
So him and his family probably saying, I'm gonna play this year out and see how it is. Cause right now all we saying is he should retire. No, he ain't where we at. We ain't where he at right now. He's the one playing it.
That's true.
And they are super athletes. Y'all gotta remember that now. These are super athletes we talking about. They can still a little bit more than we can. So I think when it's time, his family and they'll come together, and he already got a plan if he don't do so much here out in this bad. because this guy got a lot of promise. It's bad.
Yeah, and like I said, I understand they super athletes, but so is a lot of these professional wrestlers that go way past their prime and then they can't walk. They in wheelchairs by the
that's
time they
true, but-
retire. Instead of the ones like Batista that gets out early and still got his health and everything.
Oh, Batista bad right now. You ain't seen him?
Batista's not bad right now.
No, he just
he lost weight.
he got
I
off
saw
the,
the interview.
He got off the anabolics and
he lost weight. He said this is the
dieting.
best. He said this is the best he's ever felt, and he feel comfortable
Okay.
now
And
walking around.
Yeah, and let me
and he's doing
yeah.
this for acting roles.
let me see this too. Let me say this too. Like we're so used to
You need to watch that
some of
interview.
our.
I am watching it.
Yeah.
No, I've watched it. That's what I'm telling you.
I have to. And this is my judgment.
And let me say
He's
this
not
guy.
sick or anything.
Travis
he,
Pops.
He lost the weight for acting.
I
roles.
understand.
Travis.
But it's just my call. I
Travis
think something else going
and
on.
Pops. Let me say this too.
I think something else going on.
Even though he may not be on anabolics to the extent that professional bodybuilders are, nonetheless he had that type of physique and he had to, be strong and be that type of athlete for wrestling.
Oh, that was natural, Pap. He wasn't on steroids.
Yeah.
When he came in as Leviathan,
Yeah.
he was big like that from the
Yeah.
start.
Okay.
Patrick, he wasn't
Okay.
on
Okay.
steroids,
Okay. All right.
bro.
Okay.
This is what he said, and I'm not going to go by his word.
Some guys just got that
You-
physique.
you
though.
got-
Patrick, when he was young, he had that physique,
Okay.
bro.
Okay. Listen.
Before he even
You,
got in professional
you don't have to be on a whole bunch of steroids.
No, they give him credit, Pat.
Before
Hold on
he
to
got
him now.
into
Hold on
wrestling,
for a
Pap,
second.
he
That's
was already like that.
that's a difference. We're getting off topic.
No, we're not.
So is it,
No. Hold on for a second.
You don't want people thinking he was
Let
on
me
it
stay
now.
on point.
hold on. Is it? So you're saying you don't believe that a wrestler can just be big like that without steroids?
There are a top percentile
We should do
of
this,
people
man.
who are genetically gifted like that. I'm not going to speculate whether he was or wasn't.
Well,
He
I'm
said
telling
he's
you, but
not.
he said,
Just give him that.
He said
Just-
if he was, he would tell you.
Okay, but listen, look,
We got no right to break him down if he say he's not on it.
looking at his physique.
Come on, man.
He had the physique of somebody that was on antibiotics. However, even if he wasn't fine, he's older now. He's gotten out of wrestling, and he needs to streamline his physique and be as healthy as he can because he's how old is Batista?
Bob,
He's 55.
50s.
He's in his mid 50s, I'm assuming, right? So I'm thinking, if I remember right. So
He's
there's
between,
no
40, between 49 and 54.
now, and now if
One
he
of
was
those.
still like actively in some kind of athletic sport or like still wanting to have roles like he had in some of the roles that required him to be bigger, or still wrestling constantly, then yeah. But there's no other than those 2 or 3 reasons. There's no need for him to carry a physique like that
Patrick,
anymore.
he's 55 years old.
Yeah, 55. That's what I was thinking.
I-
Other than that, there's no reason for him to carry that type of physique. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm getting at.
I don't want Tua to be like Chris Benoit was. You
What do
know
you
what I mean? Chris Benoit, over the years and decades, they said he had over 15 or 20 concussions.
Oh
yeah,
concussions. That's what you're saying.
Right. And I don't want him to go down that path. So get out while
He
you
wouldn't do
can.
that. Yeah, he wouldn't go that far. He wouldn't go that far.
But get out while you can. You did enough, in my opinion, of making enough money for your family and your kids' family. So you really need to step away from the game of football. Here.
Yeah.
They're dangerous. You end up killing yourself. Like, it's that dangerous. So,
Yeah, I agree. Something to think about.
Okay. Anything else you have to say on this subject?
No, I just think you. I don't know. I think it's that fine line. He could play another several years and be okay.
Yeah, he could.
Or he could play another couple of games and then take one good hit and then at that point you got to know.
He could be done, man.
He could be done,
Well, see,
yeah.
my thing is this. I understand the Samoan family background, how they are. They are very serious about everything they do. They very family oriented, and they, like I say, they're warriors, bro. Like, excuse me.
Yeah.
This is what they do. They train year round for football players as kids to come up to play in the NFL. This is what they do. Like, so I get that, but it's like, do you want to catch it early before something crazy happens and then they be regretting it later, or you just want to take that chance? It's one of them things.
Yeah. Sean said, yeah, he need to stop playing. It's like finding out you got cancer, then trying to quit smoking. Got to catch it early as possible.
Yep, that's what I'm
That's a
saying.
good point. That's a good point. Brandon Howard said his brother played for Maryland, and he says that's his college team and the college he roots for. And what I've learned about their family is that they have that serious warrior mentality. They're willing to go down for what they love, and that's true. And Sean was echoing what Pops was saying.
That's every Samoan family. That's what I'm saying. They all are like that. That's embedded in them, dog.
Yeah.
And if you watch their stories and stuff, which I watched a lot of them from wrestling and everything, they'll tell you that. That's how they are.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised in that, but it's just, I don't know, man. I just think obviously he's taking a big risk, you know.
Big risk.
But moving on, we're gonna talk about Jordan Love. He comes back to practice, but does Malik get the start? As of right now, Malik is the starter unless they choose to let Jordan Love play. But I don't know. How do you feel on that, Pat?
Well, we got a similar situation in Pittsburgh, and we'll get to that later. But when we do get into that later, we'll come back to this conversation. It'll make you come at this conversation in your mind. But, you know, it's a win-win situation, just like I say for my team. Jordan Love, the main difference between Jordan Love and Malik Willis is that we had more of a look at what Jordan can do. Because Malik Willis, it's his second year in the league also, right? Wasn't he?
No,
His first year, right?
no.
Third? Okay, well, see, Malik hadn't had much playing time. And even though he played a great game, what Jordan Love did with that Packers team last season, you know, elevating them and taking them to the playoffs, you know, beating the Cowboys, and then all that stuff. And then playing a pretty good game against the Texans, wasn't it? Wasn't it Texans? Or was it Miami? Which one was it? One of them teams. Anyway, somebody have to help me out with that.
You got the picks right there in front of you, bro.
Yeah, I'm talking about last year. How Jordan Love helped them in the playoffs last year.
Oh, he played against Dallas.
No, after Dallas, who they lose to? Was it Texans or was it Dolphins? I'm trying to remember.
They in the NFC, so it wasn't them. It might have been Lions.
It was the Lions.
Lions. Okay, that's right. NFC. Man, my brain is not working right now, guys. And so with that being said, it's like
I think it was the Lions.
you know what Jordan Love can do, and so what you want to do is if Jordan Love, it depends on how quick Jordan Love gets healthy enough to play, and it also depends on be honestly like how well Malik Willis does in comparison to that. So here's what I mean: if Malik Willis is playing well and he plays 2 games and he's playing, you know, lights out, but Jordan Love is ready to play that 3rd game, you kind of got to go with Jordan Love. But if Malik Willis has played 4 games, 5 games, and he's lights out, and then Jordan Love gets healthy, by that time they're hot with Malik Willis. You got to go with Malik Willis. You got to stay white and ride that high hand.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
And if Jordan Love, if he's ready to go and you bring him back and he comes in, he stinks up the joint.
Because it's not like he is not a good quarterback. It's just the disrupting the rhythm and having to re-gel with the other quarterback. Right. So, but you know. That's just my take on it. So I think when you weigh those 2 things together, you know, I think you got more of an answer of like, you know, which route to go at what point.
So Pops, how you feel about the situation with Jordan Love and coming back to practice, but Malik Willis might get the start unless they say Jordan Love is ready to go. How do you feel about it?
We won't know the depths of what's really going on with him. We just got to go by what they told us and what we read. But I'm sure they put the right person in. If he's not filling up the snuff, they're not going to make the kid go in there. But the kid will give it up when he can't go no more. He comes from a very religious family. They're very smart people. They're very intelligent. Yeah. And I ain't never know one of them to just, like Palomalo. Y'all remember? He went so far.
We're talking about Jordan Love.
But I was just thinking, I didn't get to say what I was saying. But now Jordan Love, he's going to be all right, guys. Yeah. He'll be all right. They're not going to let him play unless he's ready.
Well, let's listen to an excerpt from, you know, one of the analysts in the NFL.
Some guys an expert.
Well, supposedly.
Jordan Love, he was back at practice in a limited fashion today for the first time since suffering that knee injury in Brazil against the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, all along I've been told it would be 3 to 4 weeks on Jordan Love, which would put him more on a timeline and a track to play either next week against Minnesota or the week after against the Los Angeles Rams. But the fact that he's back at practice today shows that he's improving, he's making progress. The Packers aren't ready to give up hope just yet. We'll see if he can make it back in time for Sunday. I think I'd be surprised. I still think it'll be Malik Willis against his former
Me too.
Tennessee Titans team that traded him to Green Bay last month.
They should give him another week or
That's
so.
interesting, though, because that's a pretty fast recovery.
What you say, Ron?
So
What
you
you
say
say,
the
Ron?
same thing, Ron?
Yeah, I think Malik Willis.
Stop the commercial.
meal deal at McDonald's.
You think the same thing, Ron?
Yeah, I think Jordan Love.
Turn that down.
He need rest. You know what I'm saying? And Malik, he did not look that bad against who that played last week.
Patrick got it. Let me get the list in front of me.
Yeah. So we'll have
They
to
got
kind
beat
of
last week, didn't they?
go off
No,
from
they
memory.
won last
They
week.
won?
Yeah, they won last week.
That was the first week when I'm talking about. Okay.
They played the Colts.
He ain't look that bad. I mean, I would stick
Yeah.
with Malik Willis and let Jordan
Yeah.
let him rest. That's what I would do.
Until he's
I mean,
totally healthy. If he's playing that well, he can win another game or two. I see what you're saying. That's a good
Right.
point. I thought like that too. Brandon says it's hard to do that with the paid QBs because you remember, like we talked about
Yeah,
before
because
the
he just
podcast.
got his contract.
Yeah.
No, and we get that, but it's like y'all know in the NFL how this works. If you got the hot hand, you don't
Right.
mess with the hot hand. You winning.
You don't mess
But
with
like
it.
Patrick said, also, if you won 4 or 5 games, then you definitely can't change. But if it's just 1 game, 2 games, then understand them.
Yeah. Real talk for real. But yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. It's interesting though. But like some people, they bounce back from certain injuries faster. And he seemed like he bounced back faster. I think it may be a motivation also of keeping his job. Because Malik Willis is a big athletic quarterback with a big arm, and he's wanting to make sure that he can get back in there as soon as possible. Go ahead, Ron.
And if Green Bay do this right, let's just say Malik Willis look legit on Sunday. At trade deadline, they could end up trading Malik Willis for something else.
At a higher value.
Well,
Right, at
Is that
a
what you're
higher
saying?
value,
But-
because we
What-
see every year a quarterback go down.
Well, let's delve into that real quick. What do they need, and what would be worth it for them to trade a backup quarterback that good? Because how many times does a team not have a viable backup quarterback that can play at least close to the level of their main quarterback? You see what I'm saying, Travis?
Yeah,
Pops. So it's like there's got to be a lot of needs on Green Bay, and Green Bay is a team where I look at it and say I don't think they have that much of a need based on what they did last year.
They loaded.
Right.
They loaded kind of. So I mean, it's a good point. Like if it was another team that was still rebuilding.
Right.
What Dotavian Wicks, the young receiver, along
Right.
with
Or-
Jalen
or
Reed, the
it
other
has
young
to be-
receiver. You got Josh Jacobs running the ball.
Yeah.
Like I say, Jordan Love and Malik Willis at quarterback.
Yeah.
To have the luxury of having 2 good quarterbacks is hard to
Yeah.
find.
Go ahead, Ron. You was gonna say something else?
Or they just ask for a draft pick. Be like, give me a 3rd round draft pick.
But this is the thing right here, Ron. When you say if he's doing good to trade him, where are you trading him to? And is he just getting traded into another situation where he's a backup? Or is he getting traded to a situation where he's starting?
Okay. For instance, let's just say, for example, the Tua walked away. Tua retired.
Okay.
Malik
Willis to be the starter of the Miami Dolphins.
Who's Miami's backup?
Don't know. But that's the thing. We know Tua came out and said he got no intention of return, so that's not happening unless he forced to. That's not happening.
No.
So the only place I can see him realistically going, and probably far as starting, is going to Carolina. And
The Panthers, yeah.
because they might be about done with this kid Bryce Young, but we gonna get into that. We ain't got to that
Yeah,
yet.
we ain't got it yet. Yeah.
We're gonna get into that. But
That's true.
going to the next subject.
let me say this for y'all do it.
Yeah,
Before it's
Bob.
getting rid of them and trading them in and all that, that ain't gonna happen because it ain't likely you can get a good backup quarterback. That ain't on the market. They ain't even thinking about getting rid of him. If anything, they trying to give him more plays because of the way Jordan is right now.
Yeah.
They're gonna give him more plays because ain't nobody else. If they got him playing second, that's their man. When you got a backup quarterback, he ain't going nowhere not too soon.
But
He ain't.
Pop-
And like Trey Lance. Everybody talking about him, Trey Lance. I'm not getting off subject, but Trey Lance was never had a chance because Dallas got a backup quarterback. This guy came in won 4 games back to back.
Right.
Yeah.
That ain't happening, guys.
All I just saying, we seen Green Bay take quarterbacks out of nowhere and make them into legit quarterbacks.
Yeah, this guy came with something.
That's a good
they
point.
don't got no problem
That's a good point.
making quarterbacks.
But that's the old Green Bay. This is the new Green Bay right now. We dealing with a new Green Bay.
They did it with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, but see, like I said, they did. Aaron Rodgers was good though.
Yeah, but
They know what he had
and that's
to
a that's a one in a lifetime
Yeah,
type of situation though. Somebody had a hunch and said, they saw something in him, so let's give him a try. Because
Yeah.
you know, whatever.
And Love just got that truck contract, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he ain't going nowhere. So they gonna groom this guy in front of him.
And,
Give him a little,
and we're seeing your comments, guys. Sean said, what do y'all think about the Bryce Young situation? We will get to that toward the end of our topics before we get into the picks. 2 or 3 topics from now. So we keeping up with you and we ain't forgot about you. Kevin Milwaukee's in the house. What's going on, Kevin?
What's going on, Kev?
Kevin says,
welcome.
you know what, Kevin? I owe you you was right, Kevin. Congratulations. I was wrong. Good job on the win, bro. Congratulations. I give credit where credit is due.
Hey, I was wrong too so far. So far, so
hey,
good.
you know
Sam
how we are.
Darnold-
We man up about it.
Yeah,
so.
Sam Darnold looks good. He fooled
Yeah.
the hell out of us.
I think Sam Darnold, maybe sometimes when people have a chance to go through adversity like that and have a chance to study and get better behind the scenes, because a lot of times people are working and you don't necessarily see it, and they have a chip on their shoulder to add to it, it's like fuel for that fire. And it looks like Sam Darnold has been really working on his quarterback play, man. He looked good.
Right, and Sam Darnold also, I look at it as he is the Geno Smith for the Vikings this year.
Yeah, 100%.
How Geno found his team
team and
with
his fit,
Seattle.
right.
It took a while for Sam, but this looks like it's a perfect fit
Yeah,
for
it
Sam.
does,
This
it
offense
does.
and everything, and he's clicking.
It does,
so if
it
he can
does.
keep this up,
Yeah.
y'all can be a problem.
You're right. Kevin Kraft says, how about those Vikings? I told you Sam Darnold can play his best ball under the Vikings system, and 2 games in, he has his greatest career play in the 97-yard
I
bomb
agree,
to
which
Jefferson.
I went with Sam Donald too.
I agree. I mean,
Yeah,
he
and
looks-
him
he
and
looks
Justin
good.
Jefferson, it look good, man.
Yeah, like I don't see no difference between Kirk Cousins and him. He stepped right in and just,
So,
the system seems to be working
Yeah,
for him.
Congratulations, though, bro.
Yeah,
you
congrats
got
to
to
him.
give you props.
But it
I was
is
on
only
Sam
2
too, my bro.
games.
I called Sam too.
It's only 2
Yeah, it's a
games
small
going into the
sample
third,
size.
so can he keep it up all year? That's the thing.
This
We're
is true.
gonna
It's
find
a small
out.
sample size. This is true.
You know
This
what
is
I'm
true.
saying?
But going to the next subject, the Falcons bounced back in dramatic fashion to shock the Eagles in the last 2-minute drill.
The Falcons is like Big Sean. Last week took a L, but today I bounced back.
Don't ever do that.
What's up, Steven? Y'all, Steven
Why not,
Cole just, Steven Cole just came in and said, "What's up?"
Where you move your shoulders, too.
Well, anyway, so we got whatever, man. We're gonna put this up.
Steven just came in.
In the
guys.
game, what's up? What's up, Stephen Corley?
Nah,
What's going
Yeah,
on,
so,
Steven?
so we got the we got this montage up.
Look what he put in the comments.
At least it's toward you this time.
He
not
said,
you.
Henry Gang, what's up? Thumbs up, birdies to me.
At least it's
Hey, Steven. Hey, man, y'all had y'all shot. Y'all blew it, baby.
Yeah,
you
man.
blew it.
yeah.
And we'll take it.
But I
a
called-
win is a win
Hey.
is a win.
you know the guys told Pop
Yeah.
he was crazy, but I called
Yeah.
the guys.
And Brandon said Barkley had the butters, didn't he?
The butters. Yeah, the butters. Hey, well, let's talk about this, man. Like I say, 22-21, we won in dramatic fashion. And that was the score. And let's break a little bit of this game down, pal.
Yeah,
get into
man.
it.
So I got this montage up. So I'll let Travis kind of talk through this a little bit. So yeah, Falcons win 22-20. They
Try
edged
to
it
make
out.
that big so I can
Yeah,
see.
I got you. My bad. But yeah, they edge it out. You know. And here's some stats right here for y'all to look at.
Did y'all tell them who won the picks this week?
We'll get into that when the picks
Come on,
come.
we gotta, bruh. Read the room, bruh.
I
Yeah,
am
Pop.
reading the room. I am reading the room. Acknowledge me.
No.
I am reading the room. I am acknowledging. I am reading the
Okay,
room.
when he's through with this little rant, when we're in the middle of talking about this,
well, we
you
still
Yeah,
talking.
interrupt to say that, and we're in the middle of talking about this. Really?
Players mess up.
Lord,
Sheesh.
have
Y'all getting on it, but
Oh.
you know, hey,
I'm just gonna pause for a second.
Pop, what you got to say for yourself, man?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. You want to say something?
Yeah,
man? Go
Pop.
ahead. Since you interrupted, well,
I didn't
just now
interrupt.
getting ready to break
I
down
just
the
throw
game.
that little cue.
You know,
in there. That's
Pops,
all it was.
I'm gonna give you this right here. I'm gonna give you this.
I just throw that in there, man.
I'm gonna give you that right there. Okay. All right, I'm gonna give you that. Back to where we were. So,
Look,
Down. Anyway, what he talking about? Anyway, let's get back to this, man. Lord have mercy. All right. Well, yeah, Kirk Cousins, like I said, he was. I think that says 20. Patrick got this thing so small, man. I can't even
Just
see
go
it.
from the head, from the dome, then, man.
Yeah, but
this is your photo you sent me, man.
yeah, I know. But Kirk Cousins was like, he outplayed Jalen Hurts, and I mean, he had like 241 yards, 2 TDs,
That's my cat.
0 picks. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 0 and 2. Yeah, that's awesome stats.
2 touchdowns, you know what I mean? And rushing, like I said, Bijan Robinson had 14 carries for 97 yards. He was averaging 7 yards a carry. And Tyler Algier had 9 carries for 53 yards, and he was averaging 6 yards a carry. So both of our running backs are averaging damn near 7 yards a carry.
Receivers look good too.
And that's going to be hard to stop, man. You got that. And then they did away with the pistol offense, thank God. Came out. And the same thing I said last week. We need to get rid of that. Go back to the play action. Something that Kirk Cousins will excel in. They went to the play action. Utilized the run. It forces the defense to come up. And they have to respect that run. And when you do, you just throw it right over the top, which Kirk was doing. Kirk started to feel it midway in the game. Started off a little slow. But he started to feel it. He started dropping dimes.
Yeah, and next week, guys, my plan is to when we talk about our team's games, wins or losses, we're gonna try to pull up some highlights too.
Right. And back to what I was saying.
Sorry, got sidetracked.
Yeah, back to what I was saying. And Darnell Mooney had 3 receptions. But did you move it?
No.
Yes, you did.
I
Go back.
Yeah, I thought you were finishing
Patrick
up.
is moving the stuff up here, y'all.
And I thought he was finishing up. That's my fault, y'all.
Yeah, Darnell Mooney had 3 receptions for, I think this is 86 yards. I'm not sure.
88 yards.
1 TD. This stuff's so small, y'all can barely see it.
29
yard average. Drake London had 6 receptions for 54 yards, 1 TD, and I think he had like a 9-yard average.
Yeah.
Raymond McLeod had 3 receptions for 42 yards, 14-yard average. And Mooney had a TD. Like I said, Drake London had a TD. So the receiving game is coming along slowly but surely. And total offense is gonna get better. As we go, Kirk Cousins is gonna get more comfortable with this offense.
Yeah.
And it's gonna get better. Like I said, and we're gonna break down the Eagles now.
Yeah, 100%. So you're looking at the Eagles.
Yeah, the Eagles, Jalen Hurts was 23. He had 23 completions, 183 yards, 1 TD, and
1 interception.
1 interception. And rushing, Saquon Barkley had 22 carries for 93 yards, which he did great too. Not taking that away from him. He had a 4-yard per carry.
That's
not even
bad.
coming close to us. But
That's not bad.
it was still good. He did his thing.
Jalen Hurts had some carries.
Jalen Hurts had 13 carries for 86 yards. He had a TD. He had a 7-yard per carry. Really, but if they didn't have Jalen Hurts,
That's the running game for that game
that
right
was
there.
pretty much the running game besides Barkley. You know what I mean? And the receivers, Devontae Smith, a.k.a. the Slim Reaper, he had 7 receptions for 76 yards, a TD. He had 11-yard average, which was pretty good.
Yep.
A.J. Brown didn't play in this game. Thank God. I'll take it. What else we got?
Yeah, you're right.
Dallas Goedert had like 3 receptions for like 28 yards. I think it says, or 2 receptions. And that's pretty much it. That's
6
pretty much-
receptions.
yeah, whatever it says. It's too small. I can't see it. But pretty much, that's pretty much all they had, and they didn't really have much for us. Once we changed our offense from that week 1 at pistol, I knew it was golden, but see, I had no way of knowing that. And that's why I picked the Eagles in that game, because how I'm supposed to know they're going to scrap the whole offense from week 1. Right, Ron? They're going to scrap the whole pistol offense. The fans had no way of knowing. We think ain't going back in that game. We finna run that again, right?
Well,
Yeah.
That's why I was
What you
like,
thinking?
if I'm picking from what I'm seeing, there's no way I can go in with good conscience and pick us to win that game.
That's what's up.
There's no way.
Let's welcome some people on. We got Tankorama in the house, Big Tank. We got Capricia, and we just wanted to say thank y'all for tuning in. Kevin's still in here with us, so we're gonna give y'all applause. Welcome y'all. Thank y'all.
But
Capricia on it already.
But I will say that was a. I'm about to get done with this.
Sorry about that. My bad.
But I will say, boy, if you don't stop interrupting me,
My bad, man.
let me finish, man, before you go into all that. I wasn't quite done yet.
My
Let me
bad. I'm sorry.
finish.
I'm sorry.
Man.
I'll be blind.
But I was finna say, it was a great game, you know what I mean? And Saquon Barkley missed a key pass right off his hands. You know, if he would have caught that probably would have been it. But that's football, guys. That's how it goes. Sometimes you miss some, you catch some. You gotta catch them. That's football. We missed some plays in that too, but you know, not making no excuses. A win is a win, and we'll take it.
That's
and
right.
now I'm done with it.
And Capricia said, "Let me talk about Dallas."
We coming.
Oh man. Well,
What's the next topic?
Tankorama, what's up, man?
what's up? This is I guess we're getting to the next one. You know?
Yeah, we're gonna go into the well, I want to hear what Ron got to say about this game first.
Yeah, let's see what you got to say,
You gotta
Ron.
always hear what the guest wants.
Capricia, and by the way, Capricia said, "Travis, we beat your ass."
Capricia, this has been established. That was week 1. This is week 3.
He
So
just reminded you, man.
you're a little late, but anyway, continue,
Just
Ron.
remind you.
Thank God our offensive line stepped the F up
Yes.
from that beat down from the Steelers.
Yeah, they gave y'all a lot of pressure.
It wasn't a
Yeah,
beat
yeah,
down,
yeah.
they
That's
beat us.
beside the point.
On the offensive line wise, it was. Y'all have, yeah.
But
TJ Watt beat us down. That's pretty much it.
we bounced back. We did what me, Travis, and Nate been talking about, and it showed on the field. We stepped up from start to finish, and I take the W.
You're right. You take it. That's what's up. That's all you can say.
Right. Oh, you want to say something? Go ahead.
Yeah, but y'all got the W, but you Falcon fans were saying y'all was gonna get beat. So evidently y'all didn't think y'all had him, and I told y'all would win that game. No, let's be straight now. So what y'all got to start doing is, because you see a game the first season, that don't got that first game of the season don't mean anything for the next 2 or 3 games. Cause you got to give. Oh, you gonna do that, man? That's right. Okay, go ahead.
Hey, listen. Love you too, Capricia.
Go ahead, Pops.
Pops, I say this. Can I ask you a question, like a serious question?
Go ahead, Pops.
So what gave you the inkling that we was gonna beat the Eagles going into Philadelphia after what you seen from week 1?
Well, what I seen was, I know Jalen Hurts' average is 2 to 3 interceptions a game. He hadn't been playing good on the tape end of the season. He was going down, and when he came in off a bad run. Then if you start seeing him in practice, they were talking about practice. Jalen Hurts still got a knee problem. I know y'all don't know it yet, but they're gonna tell you about it. And he got some other thing going on. So he was telling them that he wasn't feeling too good before the game. But see, they didn't report it. So all I'm telling you now is I go by the average. Kirk Cousins, he'll give you 2 interceptions. But if you can get Kirk about second and going to the third, and if he ain't thrown in something by the end, he's gonna be okay. Last week, I'm just putting up. Last week they tried to run Kirk without. They tried to run Kirk without putting them halfback involved. But see, this time they changed everything up. They got the halfback involved. That started up the halfback pass. I mean the option, and that's why y'all done good. And Eagles secondary is right now. They got some injury stuff going on too. The Eagles yesterday, they weren't playing their best ball either. But next man up, y'all was better that day.
Pop,
Yeah.
You see what he said?
let me ask you this: if they would have won, would they still blame it on the injuries?
Yeah, if they had a won, that means that the people that lost wasn't their best. Because see, if you look at that game, it's a lot of time Eagles had a chance to win that game.
We had a chance to beat them.
No,
A lot of times.
I'm talking to him.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
But I'm just being honest with you. If you look at the game, the Eagles had a chance to win that game. But the Falcons, they weren't taking no prisoners. They was taking wrong, what you call it, the bad thing that Eagles doing.
Let me help you out.
No, you ain't gotta help me out. Come on, brother.
Listen, let me help you.
All right.
Basically, the Eagles had
That's bad.
a chance to win the game, granted, but the Falcons also had a chance to delete that game early. We had to settle for those field goals, and we could have turned to touchdowns. That was on us also. So we missed plays just like they missed plays. That's football. So I'm not giving them no more credit than I'm giving our team, ourselves, credit. We both teams had a chance to win that game,
Yeah.
and we fumbled it when it came to winning that game early. You know what I mean? It is what it is. That's football. I'm just helping you out.
No, you ain't gotta help me out. What I was trying to tell y'all is, whoever made the most mistake, the other people don't capitalize, and that's what the Falcons did. You ain't gotta help me out.
Really?
Come on, man. What's the matter with
No,
you
I'm just
today?
saying, but whoever makes the most mistakes,
All right.
that's the most general thing I ever heard.
Well, that's what happened to the game. The Eagles had a chance to win the game.
So did the Falcons.
I was getting to that, but you cut me off.
No, you didn't. You never did. It was all about the
You
Eagles.
see what I mean? You cut me out, guys.
No,
Go
but
ahead.
you never did, Paul. That's why I wanted to help you.
You didn't give me a time enough to say
I
it.
know. That's why I was helping you, baby. I was helping you.
Tank, I'm glad that your Bills are 2-0, bro. Hopefully you can keep the momentum. And
That ain't the way we normally do it on the set, but that's cool.
we'll see. We'll
I'm
see.
on my squad, so I'm gonna intervene.
Yeah.
In that.
You
so
still gotta control your
Oh, I control myself. I was just helping you. You was struggling a little bit. That's all. Struggling.
no. You gotta let me say my opinion still. That's the rule, you know.
I'm saying what you struggling.
Yeah. I'm just trying to acknowledge this
So.
this comment real quick before we keep going. I'm glad your Bills are 2-0. Your Bills look good, Tank. They look good every year. They're a pretty consistent team, though. I got to give you that on the Bills. You know what I mean? And then, of course, Caprice talking.
Yeah, the
talking
Bills
smack.
look real good. They 2-0.
Yeah.
They look real good.
Yeah.
Y'all might have a squad to go all the way this year. You never know.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all looking good so far.
We love you too, Capricia, by
It's
the
just
way.
two
We love you
games,
too,
guys.
Capricia.
Don't get into that busy. Just 2 games.
Right, I know. That's why I said that. I said they might. I said might.
About the 4th game is when you can start seeing what's really going on.
And Jay-
Third, second, third game, don't get
Well,
into the
actually,
big
I
head
don't,
with
I
it.
don't think you're really gonna see who's who until about week
But
7.
the 4th game.
About week 7, week 8, probably.
Yeah, it depends. It can be as early as 4 or 5 games, but a lot of times it's about 6 or 7 games.
Because
in,
everybody
yeah.
The
gotta
NFL says by the 3rd or 4th game, everything start coming together. What the NFL
Forget
says.
what the NFL
Yeah,
says.
because Pops.
What I'm saying
Yeah,
is
yeah.
they gotta get their football legs and really get in the football shape. Because a lot of these teams still ain't in really football shape yet. So
Yeah.
that's why a lot of the problems are happening. A lot of drop balls, a lot of stuff like that.
And when
they're not there yet.
Yeah, and Jay ATO Native is in the house in the building. What's going on, Jay? Hopefully all is well.
What's going on, Jay?
And when do we listen to the NFL and when do we not? Because sometimes we look at the NFL, right?
do
we
all the time.
We can't listen to NFL. They don't always know what they talking about. They
Speak
got it
for
wrong
yourself,
by
man.
this and
Speak
that.
for
I
yourself,
don't
man.
listen to the NFL like that.
Yeah, don't
we,
speak to yourself, man.
here we form our own opinions, and majority of the time our opinions are better than what the
Yeah,
NFL predicts.
yeah.
So we form our own opinions, and we don't really go by that. We'll look at a little something here or there. Now, Pop said he looks at a lot of that stuff, so that's on him. But I'm just talking about me personally.
I want to.
That's why I'm winning in the picks, guys.
I want to bring a comment to your attention, Travis. Stephen Corley said Travis is a hater.
Yeah, he is. He really is.
Dang.
How about a hater? Like how?
I'm just trying to keep it neutral between what's really going on out there.
Steven just salty because them Eagles got beat. That's what that is. He's just salty, bro. And understandable, man. Listen,
Golly.
when y'all come to play us next time, Steven, be ready, okay?
Well, they will be. Y'all caught Eagles at an early time.
Guys,
Y'all better be worried about because y'all got to play
Listen,
them
guys,
twice.
if
So
y'all-
you the one need to be worried
listen,
about, not us.
if
We
any-
beat them already.
if
So
any-
we don't have to see them
let me
no more
get
unless
this.
we see
Let
them
me
in
get
the
this out here
playoffs.
real quick,
So-
fellas. Let me
But
get
see,
this out here.
reason,
Real
you
quick.
know why I'm not worried about Eagles, guys? We play them every year twice. And Dak Prescott owns this division.
This a new year, though.
Haters.
This a new year.
But you let me talk, my God.
The Eagles can be a better team
Jesus
than y'all
Christ,
this year.
man.
But the Eagles can be a better team than y'all this year, Pop.
Well,
But
real
go
quick.
ahead, continue.
Real quick. I just want to. I lost my train of thought.
But see, that's what I'm saying. When you start talking about the Eagles being better than
Oh, yeah,
Dallas, then it's a different narrative.
All right, so
But
listen.
us,
Yeah.
you see how that works?
Yeah. I get it. I
Man,
get
Man,
it.
I was just stating facts.
And I'm stating facts.
All I said was Dak Prescott owns our division right now. The Eagles just have a hard time beating
No,
Dak
he
Prescott.
owned y'all division.
Oh, my God.
No, he
man.
owned y'all division last
Why
year.
are you cutting me off so much
Dad,
today?
because
What is the matter?
Dad, this is a new year. He owned y'all division last year. But you can't go by last year. This is
Yeah.
a new year, bro.
Guys, look at the stats and
Well,
you'll see what Pop said is real.
Real quick, guys. Real quick. Let me jump in real quick.
Didn't y'all just get anthraxed?
Ron, help me out,
what?
bro.
Didn't y'all just get anthraxed?
Well, we talk about the Eagles.
Just saying.
When we're talking about the Eagles, why are you hating so much?
Right, man.
One
Great,
thing
right.
at a time, guys. If you want to hurry up and get to the Cowboys so you can laugh, just wait. But right now we're talking about the Eagles and the Atlanta Falcons.
No, we're done with that now.
No, we wasn't. But
I
we're
thought
talking.
we was done.
My God, don't get this stuff out of your blood. Get it out of your blood.
Okay, let me say
Y'all
this.
gonna talk about Cowboys? Get it out of your
Okay,
system.
one
man.
thing. You say one thing at a
God.
time. You're right.
Man.
The one thing at a time is this. Didn't y'all just get anthrax last week?
No, we didn't. We got beat.
No, y'all got anthrax.
Are we talking about the Cowboys right now?
Kind of, yeah.
Yes,
We're
now
about-
we on Dallas.
Get it out of y'all system.
Now,
Now,
right,
now this is the thing.
First of all, real quick, I've been trying to do this. Capricia, thank you for wanting to come in. I'm going to throw this link up into the comments one more time. The next comment you see will be that link. Click that link if you want to get on video and join us with Ron Thomas.
And also, everybody
Here it
that's
is.
here, like, subscribe, and share. Hit the like button.
Yes.
Hit the bell for notifications for every time we go live.
Yeah.
Y'all get the notifications.
check the banner at the bottom left of the screen right there. That's our YouTube channel. Follow, like, subscribe.
Appreciate
Get
you.
notifications. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for continuing to increase our viewers.
Pops
members.
loves it. Pap loves it. I love it. He loves to talk about his Cowboys, so he would love it if y'all come in and have a conversation with him. Ain't that right, Pop?
Yeah. So Capricia said, "Put me in, love." Yes. Here's your opportunity. You got the link right now. Right now.
But speaking of that, we're going into Dallas. Is Dallas for real, or did they get exposed? Let's talk about
Well, you know, I went out and I talked to a couple of people on different places, and honestly, this is all I'm saying with Dallas. I've got mixed reviews, but for the most part, the Dallas fans,
mixed reviews.
yeah, for the most part with Dallas fans do or die, win or lose badly. They're going to go to the Super Bowl and they're going to win, right? That's
Quite a
bottom line.
few times.
50 times?
More.
100 times?
More.
200 times?
More.
How many times?
500 times?
Probably.
Have I told myself
Can't
as a
talk through
Dallas
it. I
fan?
can't hear what it's saying. How you gonna be effective if you're talking through
Yeah.
it?
And so, yeah. So
Times.
the
More.
banner is
500 times?
Probably. Quite a few times.
I don't even know what it's saying. I can hear.
that's what I was trying to set up. So the banner says, as a Dallas Cowboys fan, how many times I tell myself we're going to go to the Super Bowl, regardless.
Quite a few
Make it
times.
big so we can see.
50
bro.
times?
More.
100 times?
More.
200 times?
More.
This man.
500 times?
Probably.
Oh, there's a lot of room. Alvin Kamara, room to roll.
Quite a few times.
I don't think Dad
50
is liking
times?
this too
More.
much. Pal.
He's
100
not.
times?
More.
I just want to play this one
I'm
more
good
time.
with this. Go ahead. I'm good
More.
with this. Go on.
500 times?
Probably.
Let Dad speak for himself. I'm good, man.
Quite a few times.
No, I was just saying because.
Do your hate thing. Go ahead and get on your
No,
hate.
not hating. I'm just saying.
Do your hate thing. Don't.
And on this play, we're wondering what Zeke is doing.
The Saints running all over y'all. That's what I'm saying. It's crazy.
Zeke looked kind of lost on this play, guys. I'm not going to lie.
You said Zeke?
Yeah.
Zeke just running to one of his own players. It's just good, man. That's awesome, man. That's just awesome.
Now, the preface is, this is Dallas. This is Dallas before the Saints game.
That's exactly how they was before
Gain it here on second down.
coming into
They
the.
set up a screen. Oh, there's a lot of room. Alvin
Yikes.
Kamara, room to roll.
Yikes. What happened to that fast Dallas defense? Could nobody catch that?
This is Dallas during the game.
And what's the Dallas excuse for this one? I want to hear it.
Prescott over the middle, and it's intercepted.
This is Dallas after the game.
Paulson Adebo now looking to make a play. He's got a seam. Adebo
Did Zeke not see him right there? What's going on?
taken down at the 20.
No, that looked fixed. I hate to say it, but that looked fixed, bro.
Makes you
Sorry.
wonder.
Because he looked right at him and then ran right by him. Did you see that? That didn't make no sense to me.
This is them after the game.
That's something I was crying, bro.
Woo! So I mean, it makes you wonder. So I mean, you got to kind
You
of
got it out your system now? Terrible, bro. That's Patrick, by the way. I got to
Y'all go ahead and get it out of your
I got
system.
nothing to do with that.
I'm going to
I
talk
got
about
nothing
it
to do
later.
with
I'm going to talk get it all
Alright,
out of
so-
your system. Go ahead.
I'm just saying I got nothing to do with that.
So this is what I say about Dallas, okay? Because you know, at the end of the day, it's always the same thing with Dallas. It's a circulating. It's like a revolving door, like a cycle with Cowboys fans, you know. And as great as the Dallas Cowboys play in the regular season, and then their playoff woes, when they're winning, you can't tell them nothing. They're on top of the world. But then when they're losing, you can't tell them nothing. But it's the opposite. You can't hit them with a dose of reality. Like, okay, this team was actually better than y'all that y'all lost to. Then the excuses come out. Oh, well, we didn't have this. We didn't have that. This is what happened. Such and such didn't play good. Such and such was hurt. This and that. It's just like, which one is it? Before the season, they didn't have an inside linebacker core to stop the run. Off season, we got the best inside linebacker core in the league now. Nobody's gonna be able to run on us. And then what did we see with Alvin Kamara?
Yeah,
So
they still got a problem with that running game. They cannot stop the run, and they got to fix that ASAP. If they want to be a serious contender this year, not talking about last year, they got to fix that. And that ultimately was their downfall last year when they got playoff time. They got to be able to stop that run.
Yeah, Mitch Mack, what's going on?
When you agree that?
Yep.
No.
I'm just saying, like, stop
No,
the
no.
run.
You asked me. I said no.
Okay.
I'll break it down for y'all.
Yeah, break it down.
Now, y'all keep on going. Go ahead on.
All right. Well,
I don't want you to cut me off when I go to talking like you're going to do.
that's all right. Well, Brandon, real quick, a few comments. Brandon said
That's all you've been doing all night.
that interception looked like the ball caught the Saints player, not the other way around. And then
That's called an interception, bro.
Joyce says Jay said always clown the Cowboys too. Mitch Mack said nothing would change as long as Jerry Jones is running the show. And Capricia agreed. And then Stephen Corley says, let Pop Bayless speak. So that time has come.
I've been trying to get him to speak.
No. Every time I talk, you talk.
Go ahead. Ain't nobody talking.
Go ahead, but you ain't talking. It's your turn. See, guys, I want them to get it out of the system because when I talk, they're going to start talking. He going to start playing videos. See, this is becoming a Dallas Cowboy hour of hate. And I'm good with that because, see, I've been a Cowboy fan all my life. So I'm used to all these clowns. And some of you out there, too. So I'm going to put y'all all in your place a little bit. I'm going to tell you what's really going on.
It's only when you say something crazy.
Well, hey,
Okay.
Go ahead and finish talking then.
Okay, well, I will say this. For those of you that's on Facebook, come over to the YouTube channel. And
100%.
like, share, and subscribe. Join us on YouTube. It helps the algorithm and it helps our YouTube channel grow.
Do that.
Please.
Yeah, do that.
I know y'all on Facebook, the ones that is, but come over to the YouTube channel, which is at
Yeah.
the Henry Brothers
Yeah.
1997.
At
Pops
the Henry Brothers 1997.
1997.
Capricia, I put the link up twice, baby girl. I put it up. Let's see. Hold on a second. I'm gonna put this link up one more time, Capricia, and then if you have trouble clicking the link, I'm gonna send you an invite also. Now let me do that.
And while he's trying to get Capricia in here, Pops, go ahead and break it down.
I'm
what
not
you said.
talking while he's talking.
No,
No, not talking. When I speak, I'm gonna make sure I got the floor. So I ain't.
Yeah, you got
the floor now.
No, I ain't. I'm not doing that while y'all doing all that mess. Go ahead on.
I tell you what.
No, it ain't
He's
happening.
getting
It ain't
Capricia
happening.
on.
No,
Why
it
he's
ain't
getting
happening.
I tell you
Capricia on
what.
that? We're listening, bro.
It ain't
Normally we don't make special concessions for
You
each
ain't
other.
gotta make them special. Go
Because
ahead,
if y'all send a video dissing the Steelers, I will put it up just like I put up everything else.
that's what we want to see. Let's see it all. I want to see it all. I'm having fun.
I asked y'all.
Bro, let's see it. I'm having fun watching.
Okay.
it.
Okay,
All
but
right,
we want you to break it down the game.
I will.
We're doing.
At the end, my
No,
friend
Dad,
was-
we're on the subject now. We're live, bro.
Trev, you ain't talk yet.
I was saying what I had to
Guys,
say. You said you
y'all
wanted to
see
break it
how you
down.
doing, but the moment I say something, he gonna cut
Dad,
up.
you said you wanted to talk, so I'm trying to let you talk.
It ain't like that. That's where the rotation goes.
We're on this, Dad. We're live. We're on the subject.
I know we're live,
So you
but
need
you
to
haven't
break-
had your say so yet, bro.
Dad, break it down. This is your game. Break it
You're
down.
not gonna say nothing?
I just broke my game down.
Yeah,
This
you
is your
did.
game.
I think you did already subscribe, Mitch Mack. We appreciate it, brother. He said he already subscribed to YouTube.
This is your
Thank you,
game,
bro.
Dad.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Sean says I'm gonna start being a Cowboys fan for Pop. Dang,
So
man.
break it down, man. Like, cause
Please.
no, we're live, man.
I'm taking my time with it. I ain't in no hurry.
You can't take your time, Dad. We're on a live show.
So you telling me that I have to talk like you want
Can you
me
help
to?
him?
No,
Please,
it's
help
just-
this man.
it-
What I'm
it's-
talking
You
about.
in a hurry? I'm telling you, slow down.
I can tell. So you wanted us to be done with the antics and all the
and y'all not done yet.
we're done, Pops. It's time to talk about him. I mean, you
Guys,
this-
okay. You ain't got to talk to me like I'm 3
No,
years
I'm
old.
just saying that-
Just hold up.
Lucy.
Now
I mean,
listen,
this
let me go ahead and do this, guys. I was letting them get it out of their system because these guys hate the Cowboys, and some of you do too, and that's cool. That's what makes us number one, because all this beautiful hate y'all give us. We eat it like breakfast, like food. Let me say this to y'all.
Lord Jesus.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Y'all ever notice when one of them talking, none of that comes on the screen?
Because we want you to talk, man. That's why he said, Lord Jesus, we want you to
The
talk.
bottom line is this. The reason all this, y'all see all this stuff when I talk, see, they got the controls over there. If they was over here, you would see some of that when they talk. But I'm going to say this, regardless what he does, I'm going to make it sweet. The Dallas Cowboys, we was favored by 6 points. Those of you that don't even know it. Yeah, right. We was favored by 6 points to win. Last week, they was favored to win. The Browns was favored to win because Browns ain't no joke. Cowboys called them at an early time. See, I'm going to be straight up. Cowboys called them at an early time. But what Cowboys did last week, it was different what they done this week. Cowboys started out with a great offense. They started out with Zeke Elliott. But this week, they started out, he didn't come into the bottom of the second half. And I'm to the second quarter. Now I'm going to tell you something. Rico and some of these guys, they wasn't getting the yard. And when they're not getting the yard, they're not doing any good blocking either. Okay, we're missing our number one tight end. That's Dak Prescott's security blanket. Everybody know quarterback, when a quarterback get a security blanket, they hurts when they're not there. So Jake Ferguson is not in there. Okay, well, the 2 touchdowns came in the passes. We got a rookie out there, number 21. Now, Bland, number 26, he's hurt. So we slipped in. So he didn't try to change that guy out to the third quarter. This is the coaching. You should have changed that young man out before that got that far. So what I'm telling you right now is, this week here, I'm okay. Because Cowboys normally lose their first and second game every season. I'm used to this. But I got sense enough to know what you seen us do last week. That was play calling. That was bad arrangement on our offense. We didn't run a good offense, but they let Zeke in about the third quarter. All I'm telling you, I'm not saying Zeke is all that and all this, but I'm saying Zeke got something about him. He knows how to get that extra yard. There were 3 times they gave the ball to Deuce and Rico for 2 or 3 yards. We couldn't even get it. You got a man sitting on the sideline. All of us know that's what he does. I wonder why they didn't have him not getting those 2 or 3 yards. There was a reason for that. But the bottom line is this, guys. We lost, but you know what? We still lead our division. You know why? Because when the Eagles lost, Cowboys still leads their division. So you laugh and huckle all you want to. That's just the second game of the season. I'm telling you something. These guys, and the runs y'all send the linebackers. Guys, remember we got a lot of rookies in there. And right now they just getting their footing, like they said a little while ago. They say, you can't go by what they did last year. Then they come right back, double down and say, well, you see how they did last year, Dallas Cowboys. How can you say we can't go by last year, but yet when you get to Dallas, you start talking about last year's stuff. Or like Patrick said, all the playoffs. How can you tell the people out there when I'm going by last year? Then you come right back and double down and say Dallas Cowboys was this and that last season. See, they moved the goalposts.
That's true.
This is why I want to keep it real with you guys.
That's true.
Everybody want to laugh and cut up. If they talk to my guy, but see, you hating Dallas? Because you know it's only a matter of time when we going to push through. A team that keep coming to the playoffs, laugh about it. But think about the teams that don't ever get to the playoffs. Think about all these teams, these quarterbacks are so good, they say better than Dak Prescott. They still haven't won a Super Bowl yet. But Dallas is Dallas. Oh, Dak, all I'm going to tell y'all is this. It's different this year. I told y'all that Atlanta would beat that game. They did. I'm telling you, Dallas is different. And them linebackers, it's okay. Because I've seen something that first game. Now, this game, they'll come out and let Zeke start off. Watch and see. Zeke Elliott will start the game off and we'll win. Then watch and see. But if they start somebody else off instead of Zeke, it's going to be a long day. But see, I'm just keeping it real, guys. But if you already hate a team, you're not going to see the positive. That's just the way some local people are. When you hate somebody, you're not going to give them a positive. All you look for, just because you showing hate to Dallas, that ain't going to have no effect on Dallas Cowboys. They're going to win when they win. They're going to lose when they lose. And I guarantee you, we'll be there in the end, but this time it's going to be different. Because we're going to play the Baltimore this week, and that's going to kind of give us an idea. Second run up and first run up. You're going to get a kind of idea what that's like. It'll be all right. So Dallas Cowboys, I'm forever Dallas Cowboys. And laugh if you want to, but that's a team that when you play them, everybody gets up to play Dallas Cowboys. You know why? Because we can win any fashion, any form. That's why everybody gets up to play them. So guys, go ahead and laugh. But you know just like I do, in the end, they're going to be right there. Go ahead. I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm enjoying this. So y'all got anything else to say? We're going to the next set.
I didn't want to cut you off.
You spoke to went before me.
No, I didn't already talk. I just talked.
Okay.
Man, I just had
All right, Ron's got something to say. Go ahead, Ron.
Go ahead, Ron.
And I was talking about the.
Go ahead,
well, hold on, Ron.
He's
Before
talking.
you start, Ron. Hold on. I just talked a little bit about Dallas. and
Okay,
so-
I didn't.
Okay, go ahead. Continue, Ron.
I deal with a Cowboy fan on my show every week. And he was talking big boys before that game. Now I cannot even find the dude.
That's okay. That's allowed.
Wait a minute.
Are you getting Caprice on the show? She trying to get on the show.
I cannot find that dude to say I would like.
Okay.
And it's sad that we go through this every year, Pops. I love you to that, Pops.
Hey, Ron, what Cowboy fan you
You
talking
just
about?
cut him off, Travis.
let him finish.
You just
Let
cut
him
him
finish.
off.
I'm asking him a question.
Yeah, but let
he
him
was
finish.
talking.
He was talking.
The dude named Czar. If y'all seen Czar, he might be on a milk carton. Now, I had not seen him.
On the milk carton. Dang.
But can I speak in his behalf then if you're done?
So you cut him off just like I did.
He's not done yet.
I just asked
I
him.
know,
I wasn't
but-
cutting him off.
So what's the difference between me asking a question?
I
you
just
saying
said
I cut
if you
him
wasn't
off,
done, that
but
wasn't
then you
cut-
just cut him off. What's the difference?
So Ron,
Ron, did you just stop talking to? No, that wasn't the same thing.
Ron,
No,
what you were
that's
gonna
my
say is you go through the same thing every year.
You ain't gonna tell him what he gonna say. You're doing it again,
I'm
Patrick.
repeating what he said, and then he said, "I love you to death, pops," and then he got cut off.
I heard him,
So what you gonna say, Ron?
We go through this
man.
every year with Dallas Cowboy fans. Every year. Some of them. Every year. Y'all start at the beginning of the season. This
Everybody
our
do.
year. We gonna do this. We gonna do that. Soon y'all get beat, y'all know where to be found.
Y'all, this is called popping the Henry bub. You ever see me not here? Get it straight. Who you with?
I don't know right now.
Yeah, you do know. Don't say y'all. Don't blame one Cowboy fan on all of us. Go ahead. Y'all had to cut you off. I had to correct you on that one. Go ahead.
You did. I would have.
Come on, we know where to be found. Come on. Go ahead, man.
I did not cut you off, Pop.
I cut you off because you said y'all know where to be found.
Please don't do the who you with again.
Let me say
I'm
who
just
I'm
joking.
gonna
It
be.
was a
No, you're
joke,
not.
Pops.
Go ahead, Ron.
It was a joke,
See,
Pops.
they cutting you off just like I am, so we all doing that. Go ahead.
So all I did trying to say, I hope y'all get y'all stuff together before the Baltimore game.
Okay.
Now, I don't want win or lose. I don't want to hear no excuse. We did not have this. The referee did this. The referee did that. I don't want to hear it. I tired of it.
It's all excuses, bro.
So are you done?
Always.
Are you done?
Excuse. Always. When y'all play Baltimore, I want y'all to win.
No, you don't. Are you done?
I can't win for losing.
No, not when you're talking to a Cowboy fan that knows the Cowboy. No, you can't. Now, Ron, I'm just gonna say this to you, and I want you to take this back to the nest where the haters live. Okay? I'm gonna give you a little bug to tell the rest of even the people on your show. Haters got one thing in common. They hate the Cowboys. I'm gonna tell you something. You say we'll know where to be found, man. Cowboys are everywhere. They're like roast bugs. They everywhere. Don't you give me that. This guy, I've seen this guy talk. I've watched y'all show plenty of times. Now this guy is talking to you because he got a love for the Cowboys in his heart. Who else don't have a love for their team? That's what most of the problem with some of you guys. Y'all only love y'all guys when they win. Cowboys ain't like that. Y'all hate us because we love them when they lose it unless we love them when they win. Y'all hate us for that. But you know one thing Cowboys got that y'all don't got? We got love for our team. We can talk crazy talk. Some of them gonna be even off the wall. You gotta understand. Everybody that talk about a team don't have the knowledge of it. A lot of them don't study it. They going by their heart and off the dome. But you talking to somebody, I'm 65 years old, bro. I've been a Cowboy fan all my life. So when I tell you this, trust me. I've seen everything. I've heard everything you could say and say with the Cowboys. So please don't tell me, don't be this. You know what? I'm going to be like you. When it comes to your team, y'all need to hear yourself. How y'all talking about when the beginning of the year, all you Lions fans, y'all saying, we ready now, or we to the Super Bowl, baby. I heard y'all. I heard you. I heard even hear you say, oh, Kirk this, Kirk that. And I told y'all, calm down.
Nobody said that.
See, don't cut me off. Some of you did. Some of you did.
Nobody said
But
that.
anyway, what I'm telling you, Ron, is this. Don't worry. I'll do exactly what you said. I'm not going to be saying this and that, but if somebody is missing, if somebody's missing in the game, I'm going to call it. That's my job up here. If we got a tight end missing, he's supposed to be first string, what I'm not supposed to do, I'm supposed to bring that out? Because nobody in that game ever said Dallas is missing Jake Ferguson because that's their security blanket. You know why? They want y'all to think that everything that we got was on point, but it wasn't. They never told you on our offensive line on the right side, all of them are rookies. They never mentioned that. This is their first game. They never mentioned our number 2 cornerback is missing out there.
Excuses. I'm going and say it. Excuses. Yes, excuses.
I'm just telling you about who missed. Y'all were talking about who y'all got missing, who was hurt. So, I'm just saying. I just want everybody to know that the media don't do us right. They never once told y'all that Jake Ferguson is out.
Or maybe
that's how. Patrick, let me talk and stop cutting me off. Then you get it all out of your system all ago. You didn't you?
I told you until you say something crazy, it's hard to sit
so
back
you
and listen
gonna tell
to
me
it.
I gotta talk the way you want me to talk?
No, sir.
So could you show me just a little bit of respect and let me finish?
Yes, sir. You're right.
See, I can let y'all give me hate, but y'all can't take it when someone giving you hate back. This is why y'all got that thing. Dallas Cowboy fans, they already mad. You get mad because they try to defend their team.
We're definitely playing your thing.
We gotta stop this, guys.
In a minute.
Y'all gotta stop getting on Cowboy fans because they trying to defend their team. Y'all, look what Travis done to me. I was talking about y'all team. What Travis jumped me. He said, you talking about my team, so I'm gonna take. I understand where you're coming from. You gotta relay. You gotta accept it when Cowboy fans do the same thing about their team. So, Ron, Cowboys come to the playoffs every year, and y'all say it's a bad thing. How often do y'all get to the playoffs?
Numbers going down.
Can I say one thing?
Yeah, I'm done. Go ahead, you got the floor.
One thing. If you don't, I'm not talking about you, Pops. I'm talking about this dude on my show. If you don't talk about a team in trash, then when your team get beat like a black slave, and you don't
Whoa, hold up. Okay, go ahead.
When you go missing and you nowhere to be found, and you get mad at everybody else and you be ready to fight, no. Don't do that. Don't talk trash about one team. Then when that team wins, they go missing. Man, Dallas lose.
Well, Ron, that sounds like a personal problem between you and that guy. You need to run up and catch him and tell him that. Because you talking to somebody now, win or lose, come rain or fall, hey, I'm going to be right there. So this guy you talking about, he ain't here to defend himself, so I'm going to say this here. That sound like a personal problem. That sound like something y'all need to deal with him with about. First of all, he's out of place because he's talking to y'all on the Atlanta Falcons show, talking about the Cowboys. So he just might well say, beat me. So you see the wrong in it? He's on y'all show talking about the Cowboys.
No.
It's a show.
I mean, even with y'all talking about the Cowboys.
No, it's a show with all of them on there.
I
so
know.
it ain't a Falcons show.
I'm saying he's on the show. I said I didn't care about all his details.
You got
I said,
Steelers. You got Steelers.
I
No, I'm
understand
telling
that.
you, Dad. Let's say
I seen him. I knew what you're talking about.
You got Eagles fans. You got Steelers fans. You got Falcon fans. You got Dallas fans. All
I
mixed
seen
in
the
that
show.
one
I seen it.
It's not a Falcon show.
What I was telling you, Ron, know what I'm saying. I was just saying you have to deal with him on that show because getting it out on this show, your frustration, it ain't gonna do no good. You need to be talking to that dude. You need to get him. What you saying now, you need to say that to him. That's what I'm saying. You see what you feeling me? When you get back on your show, get with him. Get with him and talk to him like you're doing now. You ain't scared, is you?
Well, man.
I'm asking you a man-to-man question.
No, I ain't never.
Okay, but get him. I mean, jump him. He Pop's a grown man. I'm telling you, I'm talking to another grown man now.
I done told him I ain't never scared.
So what I'm saying, Patrick. So what I'm saying is, you see what I mean? Go ahead and ask him. Just ask him. Say, where you at, bro? She said, where you at, bro? If he talk all that smack and don't be nowhere to be found, Ron, you need to say something to him, okay? You need to say something to him. Cause the real Cowboy fans, the one that the real Cowboy fans, they gonna stay in there. They Cowboys for life.
Lord,
So go ahead and make sure I'm gonna be watching your show. I want to see if you gonna jump down on them and straddle the conversation. Paul, straddle the conversation. And come on, man, come on. That
Straddle
ain't
the
First of all,
conversation.
we're getting Brandon in there.
Stop.
We're getting Brandon.
I
in
said
there.
straddle the conversation. Pause. What I mean,
Man, we
get
had to
right-
say something on that, though. Come on,
I said
bro.
pause. That should have been enough. Y'all not say nothing.
Yeah.
What you think we
When I say straddle, that's old news. When I say straddle, get in the middle of his conversation and make him understand what you're tired of. That's all I'm saying.
Sean said Pops just raised him. Bree Nicole said, "What's up, Ron?"
Bree, shouts out to Bree, and great show the other night, Bree. Yeah. I didn't get a chance to join live. I went back and looked at it. I didn't get to see it all yet, but I'm gonna finish it. But great show the other night. Shout out to her.
Yes.
And her YouTube channel. Y'all go subscribe
What's the YouTube
to
channel?
Bree Nicole. Bree, put your YouTube channel in
Yeah, put it in the comments, please, so we can.
And
so
people,
it'll
please
be
go
up here.
subscribe to her.
And we're
She
gonna go
she makes
subscribe.
great content.
In the meanwhile,
And please do this for me, y'all. When you talk about the Cowboys, stop bringing up the playoff. That's done got old. When the Cowboys trying to break it through the playoff, y'all got to have something. That's all y'all got.
we're
Wait a
always,
minute, let
we're
me
always
finish.
going to talk about the playoffs.
That's all y'all got. It's getting old to the point where we don't start ignoring it. That's like talking to a big man. You calling them fat and all that. I think Bruce said it best the other night. Stop calling me fat. I haven't heard it all. Call me something I ain't heard. So if you call me fat and I haven't heard it, it's like feeding me. So bring it on. So say something different, guys.
Bro, you going off on a rant, ain't you?
No, yeah.
So you know what? This is a
This is
perfect
stuff
time
I'm
for.
tired of hearing, dog.
I can tell.
You're welcome, Bree.
You touched the spot, Ron.
You know what this is time is for? This is time for
There we go again.
the Cowboys, the Dallas Cowboys theme song. I've waited long enough.
That ain't our theme song.
I'm sorry.
Y'all know what the deal about that is. You can play that with any one of these teams, but you know this only get played with the Cowboys. But we're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that. We're gonna fix that.
Look how he's standing.
What was that?
That's hate. That's all that is.
Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, the Dallas Cowboys theme song. I'm sorry, but that's what it is.
And keep talking, because if you gotta play the Cowboys, you better hope this don't come back on you.
So real quick, just an update before I
There's a good chance it will.
put up Kevin's latest comment. His first one is prior to that.
Oh, man.
7-0 Jets leading New England with 4:20 left after a 10-yard wide receiver screen to Alan Lazard. 2-0. 2-0 Texans at my Vikings Sunday, and Joe Mixon and the Houston's top two centers are out injured.
I wonder why they bring the injuries up. Because that's the thing to do.
I don't care what they bringing it up. It's excuses.
But you got to. Because that does make a difference, guys.
Oh, we know it makes a difference, but
Don't
I'm
say
saying
like
is-
it don't. It does.
But if you lose, you already setting yourself up for make the excuses.
No,
That's
you
the
ain't.
point.
No, you ain't.
By the
when
way-
you lose, you just lose. It goes down as a loss.
It don't go that way when you lose.
But it does matter injuries.
But two
Injuries
things.
can have a shape on the game.
Two things. First of all, Kevin said, I thought the theme song for Dallas was Reasons That I Feel by Earth, Wind, and Fire. Brandon, go ahead.
The reason
the injury.
here for one.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right. The injury situation. When did these injuries happen with Dallas?
Well, if you know about the injury, you don't know when it happened.
One thing I noticed, and me and you talked about this. I ain't hear nothing about no injuries.
And you're not going to hear nothing about no injuries.
Let him finish, Pop.
Did anybody hear anything about injuries on Dallas when they beat Cleveland?
No.
Nope.
You know why? Because they won't tell you about it.
Why didn't you tell us about it?
I'm going to tell you why I didn't tell you about it. Because if I had brought it up, if I had brought it up, I get the same outcome I'm getting now. You always say, oh, that's an excuse. That's why I don't bring stuff up with the Dallas Cowboys, because you haters, no matter if we say anything about injuries, y'all will jump on us. That's why I didn't bring it up with it. But come the podcast, I would have said it. But see, why bring up anything about the injury? We won the game, so nobody want to hear about when we win. That's why I didn't bring it up, Brandon. Because when Cowboys win, y'all don't want to hear much about them. But when we lose is when y'all want to talk. Why do y'all talk about it when we beat them? You didn't bring up none of this stuff when we beat them either. I wonder why.
We did, Pops.
Mic drop.
We did, Pops. We gave y'all props.
Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys.
No, you
I want to
didn't.
say this. Bree Nicole says,
No, you didn't.
this is our first time catching the live stream show. Appreciate you coming through, supporting Bree. And this is Pops and Henry Brothers. This
Yeah,
is
we
the
got our
show
little
that
setup.
I've been telling you about when I've been in the comment section. And you said, do we have a studio? Nah, we just got it decked up the way it looks like a studio.
Don't say that on the air.
This is the studio.
This is the studio.
This is the studio. This is where we do our
This
live.
is our studio.
Let's rewind that back.
That's what I'm saying,
Let me
y'all.
talk to you.
Hey, maybe if y'all let me finish and stop cutting me
No,
off.
you just said we didn't have one.
I didn't get a chance to finish because y'all were like rabid dogs.
When you said that word, you messed up then.
Let me finish.
Let me pull my Jim
Y'all like
Carrey.
the hyenas off the Lion King, man. Let me finish.
Let me-
bro.
Yeah, we hungry.
I'm gonna pull my Jim Carrey. Let's rewind this back.
Damn.
You brought. Yep.
If y'all let somebody finish a complete thought, then maybe you know what I'm saying.
Y'all have a studio? Yes, it's like our makeshift. It's our makeshift studio.
That's basically what I was saying. And I didn't get
No,
a chance
you
to
didn't say
finish.
that.
Y'all cut me off.
We
You
got
said
you.
no.
We got strapped.
Man, ready? You might as well just play that when you. That's where you was talking.
It kills you to let somebody just talk without cutting them
Don't
off.
even try that,
It
man.
kills you. You too.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. You,
Good grief.
you would interrupt me when I was talking.
Anyway, continue.
Go ahead, Brandon.
Brandon, we lost it for a moment. There, we was in our
No,
feelings.
they lost it for a moment.
Go ahead, Brandon. We was in our feelings that moment. You know.
Cause they can't shut up. But go ahead, continue, Brandon.
Sean said, "I think Lil Pat the only one with a chance."
But that, he you just don't know. He's just like Trump. He got your food.
And then Bree Nicole says, "Oh, okay, y'all are hilarious, very entertaining. I enjoy it. Appreciate that. Thank
Appreciate
you,
it,
thank you,
Bree.
Bree."
We do this all the time. It's barbershop time for football, and even though we get heated, we love each other.
Man, we
at the
do
end of
this
day.
at the house. It ain't just for the show.
This is all the time. So
We really get in each other's face talking a lot of time. This is real, guys. This ain't fake.
ain't no fake.
And
here.
then every night, and every now and again,
Fake news.
and
Fake news.
and
No,
every
it ain't.
and every now and again,
as you can see,
That's Trump.
I lost
Fake
it.
news.
As you can see, a while ago, I lost it, Bree, because it just got on my nerves so bad. I almost lost. I had to control myself.
and every now and again, all we could do is just sit back and when Pops is like, I mean,
They don't never sit back. We all talking at one time.
And Bree, and you gave me the inspiration for that. I had to take it and use it on our show because I love that clip.
Go ahead, Brandon. We done cut you off, man. We done,
Go ahead,
we done
Brandon.
put you way
Sorry,
out.
Sorry, Brandon. Go ahead, Brandon.
We sorry.
But you're right, Brandon. No injury
Let him
talk.
talk.
Yeah,
Jesus.
we
Hate
just,
us, man.
I ain't know like the injuries was whenever you say whenever y'all win, we don't want to hear about the injuries or whatever. We only hear about the injuries when y'all lose.
I'm listening to you talk. That's why I ain't saying that.
So that's when you say, well, Ferguson or y'all tight end didn't play or whatever, and y'all had I remember saying, I think Patrick, we mentioned before the season started that okay, we know y'all ain't got a left tackle, a new Tyron Smith, and y'all had a new center or whatever. But you said that the line is
and a
supposed to
guard
be better
too.
than ever. It's
A
better
new
than ever
guard
this
too,
time.
Brandon. A new guard too, buddy.
Let him finish, Pops. This is
No,
important.
I want to make sure you say it right. You said
This
two
part
of
is
them.
important. what he's
Patrick,
saying.
no. I'm just letting you know there was 3 people there, man. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
Like, yeah, the line had some changes, but the line's supposed to be better than ever though. Like, okay, we'll see. And then the linebacker thing. Now the NFL, you say the NFL talking, right? What the NFL say? The NFL say that in 2 home games, y'all always win at home where y'all on a 2-game skid at home going back to last year. Even though we don't bring up last year, but this is what the NFL say. We always bring up the NFL. That y'all still are ailing in stopping the run. So whenever the fans of Dallas that say we got better offensive line, we got the linebackers now, we got Zeke now y'all finna see, and then we see what we see different. This is why fans of other teams come for y'all. This is why this happens. The front runner. It's not hate, it's the front running that gets y'all the hate.
Yep.
That's what it's always been. Because in 19, when y'all winning them 5 Super Bowls, whatever, anybody that hated on y'all, they hated on y'all because they wasn't winning like y'all. They ain't want to see y'all win no more. In 30 years, really, you can hate a team, dislike on whatever, but there's ingredients to why you hate that team also. Don't ain't the same ingredients that they was back then now. Them ingredients done changed. This is a whole new dish.
Yeah, hey, Brandon, I hate
Let him finish.
Hey, Brandon, I hate to cut you off, but I'm gonna say this. I gotta say it. The ingredients back then when they was winning Super Bowls was like the classic Pizza Hut. You remember how classic Pizza Hut used to taste? Now they are the new Pizza Hut now.
The new Pizza Hut ain't.
Tate said, but it's true.
And that's what it is. And then it's like hate, how everything you can dislike a team and have that general, hey, I don't like that team. But like I say, the ingredients have changed. It's not all hate. There's a lot of truth behind a lot of stuff that people say about the Cowboys, but it's like the go-to to say that they haters just because they're saying it in regards of Dallas. That is what's crazy.
Right.
And it's and see, like me, if I know that we're ailing in this area or that area, I'm not gonna sit here and say, despite all that, we gonna do this and we gonna do that. I'm gonna be like, hey man, I don't, right there, we might be a little, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. We'll see type thing on that, but not no, it's gonna be all right, it don't matter. Everybody gonna see, you gonna see, you know what I'm saying? Then we get showed up. I got an answer to that. I can't call nobody a hater because I'm answering to something that I said. You know what I'm saying? That's where I think the hate mantra gets misconstrued a lot, or whatever. But that's just my take.
Okay.
It's a good take.
I listen to your take, but let me tell you what I feel.
100.
So, Brandon, you got to understand everything you just said. At the end of the day, is still just your opinion. It might be about 40 of them that agree with you, but it's still just an opinion. Now, I'm gonna give you something to think about. You said, well, it ain't really hate. Yes, it is. When a team win and you ain't got nothing but negative to say, like you send me stuff and talk to me even when Dallas win. It's just hate, dude. Travis all we laugh about it. And that's another thing I'm gonna take, because I'm gonna put you where you need to be right now. You talking about, well, y'all been telling about the win, y'all. You know what? Call me a clown or something, but when people win, they don't start making excuses about why they won. I don't think I'm stupid or ignorant about being happy about winning. The only time you talk to someone is when you lose. So nobody in their right mind, you can have none of the Atlanta Falcons come start saying, well, the reason we win, we really weren't all that good. You're not going to hear that. So I'm going to tell you right now, the little laughing you were doing between your laughs, that ain't nothing but hate, because you know what's going to happen, Brandon. Pastor, will you let me? I show them a lot of respect. All I'm telling you now is this. All the stuff you're talking about the Cowboys, and it wasn't like that when they would win. Yeah, it was. Even when we won those Super Bowls, they hate us because we was winning. The same talk you hear right now, they were doing that then. It ain't never changed. So if you talk like that, it wasn't like that, that means you don't know the Cowboys. See, we could sneeze. They'll make a big thing about it because it's the Cowboys. We all them boys. Our people that ain't even playing football, they famous in the guys y'all got playing football. When I mean y'all mean everybody. Our second string, third string people are well known more than most first string people are. It's that star, baby. It's that star. What? Now I'm giving a figure of speech. It is true. The Dallas Cowboy people, you stop that, Pat. Will you please stop right now? See, he don't want me to say it because that's hate. But y'all, everything I'm saying, the Cowboys players, the ones don't even get to play. They got that star. They can, the least little thing, they still get money from it. People still hate them, and they ain't even played one play. So what I'm trying to say, my point is this: go ahead and hate. Go ahead and talk about our playoff run. But see, we still the most winning team in the NFL. Might be the regular season, but we still are the most winning team in the NFL because we hitting that playoff every year.
Pop,
so
that is not,
finish, man.
I'm fact checking you now. No.
Fact checking after I'm done. See, guys, you notice how I be quiet and let them talk? See, a grown man could stop and let a person talk. See, they ain't got that working for him. See, he hate us so much till he don't want to, he gonna hit the button, he'll talk, put songs, but he ain't gonna talk or sing over it. The bottom line is this: when I say we're the winningest team, because they say we win all them playoffs, we win all those games during the playoffs every season. What other team you can say that win 12 games every season? You can't.
The Ravens, the Chiefs,
The Ravens don't win no 12 games
Eagles.
every season. They don't.
Yes, they do.
Look, I'm gonna say, look, Brandon, I didn't cut you off, so show me that respect.
You asked the question.
Show me that respect. All I'm telling you is this: I'm gonna just leave it alone because you guys, see, y'all haters don't like when someone telling you the truth. But you just said, you just come on, Patrick, let me talk. You know what? I digress. Go ahead, have it.
All right, since you said go ahead and have it, now I will speak. Brandon, I just got to say this real quick. You just confirmed everything Brandon said. This is the reason why
That's what
a lot of
haters say.
fans hate y'all, because of the way you was just talking then. It's braggadocious, and you're not really doing much to back up what you're saying. That's the point.
Y'all
why
are not the most winningest team in the
people hate
NFL.
y'all. That's the point. You just confirmed everything he said. But continue, Brandon.
Now I'm gonna cut you off. Now the bottom line of what you just said. See, haters gonna agree with haters.
I'm not a hater.
And see, what I said we're the most winning team
Hey,
in the
Brandon,
NFL.
Brandon, I got nothing invested in hating Dallas. I'm not a hater.
There ain't a team out there that wins most games every season as the Dallas Cowboys do. Now you can sit there, y'all look at it and fact check it. 12, 13 games every season. Ain't no team doing that.
That's impressive.
Yeah, it is impressive. It's hard to do.
I know it's impressive.
And y'all go to tell them lying. You know I'm telling the truth.
Hey man, that's impressive, bro. Hey,
But the bottom line is this. I know you guys want me to go and hide behind some rock or just be. Look, I got all the means to be happy. I got a great team here. We got a franchise team. We the number one team in the NFL. I'm sorry. I don't feel bad like you know, and I'm not gonna sit up there and cry because we're winning all these playoff games. I've heard Dallas Cowboy fans. I've heard Dallas Cowboy fans think, "Oh, we winning all the playoffs. I want to win the Super Bowl." See, they don't know how good they got. They swore. But if you got a team,
Pops.
you got a team that's winning every season. If you get to the playoff every season, you should praise God for that.
Pops.
That's a hard man. I'm gonna
gonna ask you a
finish this.
question.
Brina Cole.
I just wanna ask you a question.
Sean is a Patriots fan.
And what I'm saying
Let me
is,
ask you a question.
y'all cut me off.
No, I just want to ask you a question.
So now when y'all talk, I'm coming in on it. Okay.
Sean, you're a Patriots fan, right? I believe. Brina Cole was asking, was you a Cowboys fan? I think you're a Patriots fan, I believe. If I'm
Pop,
not
we want
mistaken.
you to finish what you're saying, but I got to ask you a question. You said
You could have waited till I got done and done that.
but you said the trend is that you'll talk a little bit longer, and so I want to do it while we're thinking about
Talk a little bit long. Look who's talking.
it. First of all, y'all not the winningest team. Second of all,
What other
Did
team
you-
get
did-
12 or
did you-
12 or 13 games every season? What other team do it? Call them.
the Chiefs, the
Teams
Patriots
don't
were
get no 12
not
or
last
13
couple
every
years.
season. They don't, Patrick.
Yes, they do.
get 11
Tom.
or maybe 12.
No, they don't.
Okay. But look, we're not gonna argue about it.
The
We're not
Ravens.
gonna argue about it. Not gonna
Patrick,
argue about it.
Patrick.
Anyway,
let me say something real
and
quick.
then you said you was the number one team in the NFL.
I mean the number one franchise team,
Brandon,
the number
let
$1
Brandon say
billion.
something.
I mean,
Let Brandon say something.
we are the number one
Okay.
more proper team in the NFL. We are,
Okay,
Patrick.
Brandon got something to say.
Go ahead, Brandon. I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead, Brandon.
Can we please just say the Cowboys have won 12 games the last 3 years instead of saying the Cowboys win 12 games every year?
It's only the last
Well, let me make it clear to you, bro.
3 to 4 years.
I'm gonna make this clear to you.
You're right.
You say it how you want it. I'm gonna say it how I want it. Okay? That's what grown men do. They say what's on their
we're
mind.
saying
and their heart.
facts.
Wait a minute, Patrick. Let me talk, man. Brandon is a very intelligent man. He don't need you to keep saying what he needs.
I'm not trying to talk for Brandon. I'm saying my own sentence.
You do this all the time, dude. God, you know what, Brandon? All I'm saying.
Was I trying to talk for Brandon just then?
I'm talking. Yeah, you
bro.
were. Yes, you were. All I'm doing, Brandon, I'm talking to how I feel. Now you can't expect me to talk and think how you think and feel. It don't work like that, bro. You talking about what you would be happy about, what you wouldn't be happy about. I'm sorry, man. You ain't cut from the same cloth.
Pops, you're not understanding what I'm saying.
Yes, I did. I'm just telling you just because you think something. I ain't got to think it either.
If y'all won 12 games the last 3 years, but you didn't win 12 games the fourth year before those 3 years, you didn't win 12 games every year. That's what I'm saying. That's the truth. That's not
Brandon, what it is just a figure of speech. You say some things that ain't real either. But I know I get your point when you're trying to explain yourself. When you say every year, I know it ain't every year, but for the last 4 seasons, it's been that way.
He's just saying.
I know what he said. You ain't got to explain that
Stop
to
saying
me.
y'all win 12
My
every
God.
year and
God,
you don't.
you know what?
Like, you don't literally win
y'all might
12
not
games
know
every
this,
year.
but I'm not.
Majority of the time, last couple
Y'all
years,
might
you
not
won
know this.
12
I'm not
games.
3 year old.
That's what
I
you're
understand
saying.
English, okay?
I know
I know
that's
these guys want to proclaim to y'all that I don't understand English. see, I hear a lot what you say, but I ignore it.
But that's what he's saying.
That's what makes a good Cowboy fan, because if you listen to the half the stuff y'all guys be saying,
It's true.
you would go crazy. But half the stuff y'all saying, you're coming from a place of hate.
It's not. It's true.
So bottom line is this. Yeah, Brandon, you send me notes, you send me flyers, you send me all kind of stuff all the time. Brandon, we know you hate. Ask Trap, do you think Brandon hate him?
Brandon, yes, you are a hater. when it
So
comes to
please
Dallas.
don't think Pop don't know the difference.
and you
You are a hater. Yes, you are.
And Brandon, we've had this conversation.
Yeah, you are a hater, dude.
Hold on, Dan. Hold on.
Yeah,
Brandon, let me speak to you for a second. Hold on. And Brandon, me and you, I was finna say, and me and you've had this conversation.
Yeah,
you was
I know
like,
what he is.
you was like, I was like, Brandon, you know, I said, why do you hate Dallas so much
Yeah,
now?
he
All of a
hate
sudden,
him.
you've never, hold on, Pops, hold on. And I say, why do you hate Dallas so much? You've never been this way when it comes to Dallas. You was
He's
like,
always been that way.
I never used to hate Dallas like that, but because of the fans, I hate them now, and I'm admitting that. So we've had this conversation. So now, yes, he hates y'all.
So deep down, I think you want to be a Cowboy fan.
So Brandon, tell him the
Deep
reason.
down, Brandon, I think you want to be a Cowboy fan.
I don't know about that.
That's what I think.
That's ridiculous.
That's what I think. I think deep down you want to be a Cowboy fan.
Pops,
Yeah.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
No, it ain't no bad news. I bet you want one.
You can feel that you can feel that like a masseuse if you want to.
I can feel you want to be a Cowboy fan.
Other than the truth.
But I do feel that, Brandon. I do feel that way though. I really do.
But the Pops, listen, I have no time or candy of any investment of being a fan of y'all team.
Nah, I think you do,
Let's
man.
not forget.
I think you do.
Let's not forget. My mother
think you
was a
do.
Cowboy fan. I could have been on that if it was
I'm not
gonna happen.
talking about her. I'm talking about you.
I'm just
She had style. She had taste. She had a lot of savage.
Brandon, finish what you're saying, Brandon.
Those are smart
Go ahead,
women.
Brandon. Finish what you're saying.
I'm just saying, context to what you saying, Pops. Think about it. I am a fan of the team that I'm a fan of. And that's what
I ain't convinced that you are not going to be a Cowboy fan.
But why would you assume that he wants to be a Dallas fan?
Because he talk about them more than I do.
I know, but
he think about them and he writes about them.
What gives you the
I just answered you.
But as a Dallas fan, don't you say y'all are the franchise? Y'all.
But I am a Dallas fan.
Hold
Hold on.
The franchise,
I am a Dallas fan.
The franchise is the most popular franchise. They talked about more than anybody else. Ain't that what y'all want?
Yeah, but I am a Dallas fan.
Ain't that what
What's
y'all
going
want?
on, Matt Clement? What's going on?
Ain't that what y'all want to be talked about more than anything?
I ain't doing that, man.
They want
No, Brandon. Here's the thing, Brandon. On one hand, they got the most money. They got the best stadium. They got the prettiest cheerleaders. They want to be seen, talked about. And then when you talk about them more than any other team in short spurts, then they complain about that.
See, talking
Why you
about
talking about the Dallas Cowboys all the time? But you just said in the same.
man.
You just said I am on a rant. You just said on the same breath.
You can't say nothing bad about them. You can only
We gonna
say
get somebody's right.
give them credit, adulate, all that stuff. But if you say one thing,
I'm tired of this, man.
it's hate. It's coming from hate.
Yes.
I'm just trying to figure how can everything that I've said. Think about over a span of 30 years, how can every bit of it be hate and no truth to it?
I know people that told me they hate something all their life.
That's true.
I'm going to break it down. They can say truth, but I'm going to tell you, I met people. See, I teach people. I work with the community. I've heard people come and tell me something they hate. I said, how long you been hating? All my life. So something tell me can't be done. I've heard people, Ron, I know all of you heard people that say, man, I don't like that dude. I've been hating that dog, that dude all my life. Don't something say it can't be done. Because I've heard too many people say they hate stuff and they've been hating it all their life. So yeah, that can be happening.
You might not apply that. You can't apply that to this situation.
You can apply that to anything. Of people,
but not this situation.
People everywhere they go. I got a buddy of mine, Brandon. I got a buddy of mine. He said that, man. Now he's not a Cowboy fan. He said, man, as long as I remember, I've been hating the Dallas Cowboys. And this guy right at 69 years old. He said, I've been hating them all my life, man. I said, I can feel you, because that's just how he feels. So please don't look at me and say, how can I've been knowing 30, how can I be hating? You can do that for so long if you got that much hate.
Okay.
So you know better than that. That statement wasn't true at all. I'm not saying you've been hating that long, but
think about this. I just want you to think about this. You just said a few minutes ago, you don't want to hear people talk about the Dallas Cowboys when it comes to the playoffs.
Well, that's just big speech. I know they're gonna talk about it, Brandon. Now, that's just me playing with words, bro.
That's what I'm addressing.
Go ahead.
But yet, in the same breath, you turn right around and said, we make the playoffs every year.
We do.
You want us to remember that. You want us to keep that in mind, but the other part of it
can't
be spoke of. You don't want to hear it no more, right?
No, Now, them words, Brandon, that's just when people talking, they just use words. You don't really mean it to heart. You just be throwing words out there. And that's me and you, everybody does it. A lot of times we say things to each other, we use some words that we don't really mean. We just throw it out there just to play with it.
So
and don't take that literally, you know.
So if you bring up the playoffs,
I don't mind nobody talking about the playoffs.
So if you bring
really
up
don't.
the playoffs about your team,
Expect
us
us to talk about it because we're gonna talk
And
about
I
it.
expect y'all to talk about. You better expect me to come back and
And
say
here's
what
the
I'm
thing
gonna
about
say.
it is,
so,
too.
so don't say stop talking about Dallas and their playoff losses.
and-
guys.
and-
You're bringing up
and
the
here's the-
wins.
here's the other thing.
It's just a figure.
And here's the other thing.
It's just going back and forth with
We
words.
have put ourselves out here on a public platform
Yes, we have.
in social media. We all have our teams that we follow. So when we come on here, you as a Dallas fan, Travis as a Falcons fan, and me as a Pittsburgh fan, we need to man up and have tough
Man
enough
up.
skin to take the criticisms that come along with being a fan of a team on a public platform. If your team wins,
I think every week
enjoy
I think every
enjoy
week,
the praises of
every
people
week
saying,
I take
you know
whatever
what,
y'all give me.
congratulations, y'all look good
Every
this week.
week I take whatever y'all give me.
If and
It ain't
when
like I ain't never
we
did.
lose, then we need to come on here prepared to say,
Ron, it's just like
all
you
right,
was talking a while ago.
go ahead, y'all give me the
Every-
critiques. Now give me the criticism. We lost. Go ahead,
when the Cowboys
get it
lose,
over with.
When the Cowboys lose, y'all don't never see me miss the set.
It's not about missing the set.
It is about that.
It's about
The bottom
being
line is you
ultra
just said-
defensive and
no,
petty.
no, Patrick, you can
about
talk all you want to talk.
about
It
critiques
doesn't
that
matter
are
if you
true.
Overtalk me. I'm still gonna say what I gotta say, bro.
It's about being
So the bottom
it's
line
about
is
being
this.
over defensive and petty about
Guys,
stuff that's true. Because at the end of the day,
Every week we talk about the games. When we lose, y'all see I'm just as cheerful and everything. I go along with that. But don't get upset with me because I defend my team. It's gonna keep happening. It ain't gonna stop.
and we're gonna keep talking. So
well, and we would have a show if they didn't.
But
That's
guys,
right.
moving on to the next subject.
Yeah,
'cause
let's do that.
I'm finna break up this monotony.
Oh, my.
You better because
right
I ain't
now.
backing down.
But moving on to the next subject, the Panthers benching Bryce Young. Is that the right move or is it the wrong move or is it too early for Andy Dalton? Let's talk about it. Brandon, how do you feel about that?
Or that I say this: if his confidence was shot or wasn't already shot, it definitely is now.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I mean, I say this, man. I tell Danielle this all the time. My wife, I tell her like it ain't really. It's unfortunate what the players is going through, but this is all a David Tepper thing. It's like ever since that man took over that team, it's like it's been turned upside down on their head. You know, despite anything you really look at, the Panthers have never been this bad. Like
Right.
consistently bad. You go all the way back to the Brian Greasy days. They wasn't this bad.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, I had
he-
just seen this.
yeah, he just, I mean, you see some of his actions he's done, like some of the stuff he said, throwing drinks on fans and stuff. Like, not every owner is really built to be an owner of an NFL team. I say that, and I think he's definitely one of them.
Throwing
But-
drinks on fans.
Yeah, you remember that?
It was an
Last
incident.
year?
It was an incident.
I forgot about it.
But that fan threw something, he hit him first.
What's
though.
his name again?
David Tepper.
You remember the fan threw and hit him first, remember?
Oh, the fan threw something at him. I thought
Yeah,
the
he
fan
threw
was
something and he
just
threw it
mouthing.
back. Yeah,
I
that's how
thought
that
he was
happened.
just mouthing a taunting or something.
Mm-mm. They threw something at him.
But before as the Bryce Young thing, me personally,
I remember that.
Yes, when somebody threw some ice or
even
something
though
at
it's
him.
even though it's early, I feel like, I mean, way he's playing, I feel like it's justified. I mean, you're trying to win now, and I get he's young and you want to let him grow, but at the same time, you brought all these players in the offseason via free agency and draft, thinking this team will be better, and the same result, and it ain't making sense. You brought in like 3 offensive linemen, I believe, so the offensive line should be better, but they seem to be still struggling. So you got to make a change to see if you can get some type of spark going, and then maybe you can get it going, sit and learn a little bit more. Maybe he can get his job back, but this might be it for him. And that's why I was saying if he can't get it together, they might be moving on from him, even though he's the number 1 overall pick. But Ryan, what you think?
I think I with Brandon on this, but also the owner need to be accountable for his actions. And what I mean by that, I mean that had Frank Wright and he told Frank Wright, we don't want CJ Stroud, we want Bryce Young. Let Frank Wright be the coach. Let him get his job. In my opinion, this would have never happened, in my opinion, if they had got CJ Stroud.
Oh yeah, because when they got CJ Stroud, when the Texans got CJ Stroud and they chose Bryce Young instead of CJ Stroud, that was a mistake. I said this from the start. I said they should have took CJ Stroud. This was a no-brainer. If you seen how CJ Stroud played in college and what he did and how he played Georgia, that was a deciding factor because Georgia was like damn near close to an NFL team with all those players they had on that team, and he pretty much beat that team. The kicker just missed the field goal while he lost, but he beat that team. So I was like, he's definitely the number one pick. You can see how he was playing, and for Carolina to take Bryce Young because he played with Alabama, I get it, but CJ Stroud was obviously better.
I look at it, you made your bed, now you got lying.
That's true.
I mean, it works for me because Carolina's in our division.
It works for
Hey,
us.
Danielle, but it doesn't
works
really
for us.
matter because, it works for us because we finna work them, so it works for us. I gotta throw a shot. I got to.
Yeah, they say David Tepper, they was gonna get Stroud, but Tepper's wife wanted him to get Bryce Young.
See, there you go.
See?
Tepper's wife?
His wife.
Yep.
What does wife got to do with the affairs of the team?
Temper don't know what he's doing. That's the whole point.
That's
He just had money enough to buy a team and then
Right.
don't even know what he's doing.
Right.
I bet you they lucky they didn't let P. Diddy buy that team now though.
Oh,
Trying to go
goodness.
in and buy that team.
Oh man, we ain't even touching that.
I'm
We
just
ain't touching
saying,
that
but
tonight.
what if he would have bought the team and then all this came out, bro?
The Panthers would have been? They would have went from to.
1,000 bottles of baby oil.
Trav,
1,000.
You know how I've always felt about Diddy, man. You know I never
Oh, yeah,
liked it.
I know.
liked it. I never trusted him.
And then 800.
He got them beady little eyes. He got them eyes. on
Guys,
him,
let's
Brandon.
get back to sports.
And then 800.
Let's get back to sports,
800
guys.
something. 863. I think they said of dildos was found.
Come on,
What?
dog. Come
Bro,
on, man.
like what the heck you
Let's
gonna
keep-
need
let's keep
dildos
it
for,
sports,
bro?
man.
I know this is off topic, y'all, but I have to comment on this.
Y'all out in left field,
Like, bro,
man.
this
Come on,
dude's a
dog.
super freak.
Come on, man.
And this is what
Super freaking
This is what Rick James, when he made that song, he's talking about people like Diddy, bro.
At the last minute, they said you can't say that. Say girl instead of guy.
Superhero, his name be Grease Lightning.
I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Guys, I'm gonna say this on his behalf. We know he's crazy. We know he got a lot going on, but do y'all really think?
He's more than crazy. He's
Y'all,
evil.
do y'all really think he's in all this by himself?
Yeah, no, not by himself.
All I'm saying is this is the brothers gotta remember.
Oh, no.
Bro, I'm trying to make something clean.
I'm agreeing with you.
Cause all of y'all talking about the negative.
They all finna go down.
Let me say this here.
Well,
if
they're not gonna let everybody go.
allegedly,
They're not gonna.
a couple of your biggest stars that we know and love are going down.
But they're not gonna let everybody go down. He's a fall guy. He's a fall guy.
guys, I'm gonna say
He
this.
got too crazy,
listen,
too freaky with
the
it. and
usual suspects that was in the pictures with him at those freak off parties, as they call it. They going.
But my point is,
I thought you don't want to go into detail about all that.
my point is,
You said we ain't gonna go into details.
so Puff Daddy was.
I wasn't gonna talk about
This was a sports show a moment ago.
It's still a sports show, but y'all, we taking a side note right here.
Puff-
We gotta talk about it, man.
And
Gotta talk
Puff-
about
Well, let's kill this and go into
Puff
that.
Daddy was their guy. He was running all their affairs. I ain't gonna say the word because we know what.
Well,
you know
first,
what the
before
word
we
is.
continue that, is there anything else y'all want to say about Bryce Young before we
I
continue?
think we said it all.
Is there anything else?
Well,
I say it's too early. I think it's too early to be counting them out. That's what I say.
I think
That's just my opinion now.
No.
Go ahead, Ron.
raising his
Ron,
hand.
go ahead, Ron. Go ahead, Ron.
That's all.
I think Bryce Young need to ask for a trade. He needs to
Like a fresh start. Like a fresh start.
He
Yeah.
need
That's probably
fresh
not a bad
start
idea.
because all that bad
Where do you think he needs to go, Ron? You say ask for a trade.
Miami Dolphins, if Tua decide to retire.
Man, you trying to send everybody to Miami, ain't you?
Yeah, he is.
Hey,
He's stuck in that mode. Man.
Everybody can't go to Miami.
In Ron's mind, Tua is not coming back.
can
Yeah,
I finish?
Yeah.
you can finish, but
He just told y'all to be
Get away
quiet.
from the Panthers. Yeah, I would go
Give me
there,
another
too.
team besides Miami though.
But y'all, it's just
Denver.
early right now.
Denver, okay,
Now that'd be
that'd be a good team.
But it's early. Y'all, it's
job.
early right now to be going there.
that's a
Okay.
good spot.
But Pops, you can master a quarterback confidence by doing this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they've done that. By
But-
doing this, they've
Yeah,
done that.
and I agree, Ron, but it's still early.
It is early, but
It's crippling almost.
This is a young dude that
Yeah.
he feel like I know got my OC.
Yeah.
The owner don't know what he's
You
doing.
assuming that's what he's saying now. Don't just remember that now.
Actions, you already told me, Pop. Actions speak louder
Than words.
Yeah, but we can't say what's in that man's mind. We can assume
but
we assume what's going
This
on.
is Ron's take on it.
Just say you
No,
assume.
You can't tell him how to say it.
Come on, Pat.
You can't tell him how to say it.
When did you become a moderator? Tell me what to say.
He's saying that's his opinion.
I'm,
That's what he's saying.
I'm talking to Ron
I know,
about it.
but
Yeah.
let him say his opinion. This is his
Okay,
opinion
my
on it.
opinion.
I know that-
is,
God.
my opinion, he need to find some way, somehow to get the F from Carolina. That's my opinion.
Oh yeah, I see.
And Ron, all I was saying, I wasn't trying to tell you how to think. I was just saying, keep in mind, we assuming that's what he's saying, because we don't really know what he's thinking. That's all I'm saying, trying to keep his piece being straight. We can say what we think about these players and what they should do, but to us, it looked that way. You know what I mean?
That's why we just give
And
him
I
opinions, Pops.
I told him I know it's his opinion. I just wanted him to remember that's what you think he's thinking and saying,
Yeah,
but
but
he might be
that-
thinking something entirely different. He might be.
Carolina got that whole from top to bottom.
Yeah.
We already talking about it
Yeah.
start at the top.
Yeah,
Your
Kevin said.
owner don't know what he's doing.
yeah,
Your
I
owner
agree.
don't know what he's doing. It will never
agree.
go right.
I agree. I agree with that.
So the owner don't know what he's doing. Why would you stay somewhere? You cannot talk to nobody.
Well, let me say this, Ron. We assume the owner don't know, but maybe the owner think, he is the owner. He had to know something to become an owner. He had to know something. I mean, I'm just saying, we assume that these people just don't know, but
So here's my take on it.
but I agree what you're saying 100%. What you said.
Here's something else I just thought about.
You're not
too.
wrong what you said, bro. You're not wrong at all.
So I say you stick with Bryce Young and let him get through these growing pains. The reason is you
That's all I was saying.
you picked him to be the number one,
That's all I
your
was saying.
franchise quarterback, and you made the decision to go this route of just throwing him in there and letting him learn on the fly. Once you do that, you got to play the hand that you wanted to play. Just finish that hand out and play it. That's what you decide to do, because you told him in the beginning by your actions of throwing him in that situation that you believe in him and that you know he'll get through it. And then you're going to pull him because you're not winning. Here's my thing. The other thing that people are not thinking about. What's your alternative? I'm not going to say washed up, but an over the hill Andy Dalton. When you got hold on for a second. Let me finish. When you got a young,
All right.
talented quarterback like that with a lot of potential, let him go through the growing pains, and let him get through it. And hopefully, midway through the season, he'll come out of it and at least win a few games and be ready for next year. Because at the end of the day, there's not much difference that's not too much that they can do right now as a Panthers organization that's going to turn their situation around and make them Super Bowl contenders right now.
It's too early.
You know what I mean?
Well, actually, it's a rumor too that they saying that they might bring in Cam Newton too.
Yep.
This
Well,
is actually,
That's what I
real.
heard too.
yeah.
So that could be a possibility. And don't sell Andy Dalton short. This might be what
See,
he
you was
needs.
telling him, y'all was telling
This
him.
might be
so.
what he needs to
Yeah.
redeem his career, so to speak.
We've seen
'Cause
he's had-
they done brought
No,
in
you
weapons.
haven't.
No, listen
He's-
to me. Listen to me.
Andy Dalton, you
They-
can't can't
listen.
underestimate him now.
Listen, they done brought in weapons. They had a good draft.
Andy Dalton ain't no
They brought in a lot of weapons in the offseason. Receivers and stuff, so this might be what he needs.
No,
Maybe.
we've seen that. Andy Dalton's had 3 opportunities like this,
This
and
is
each
another team,
hold
though.
on, and each time
And he has
This
been
is-
playing
this
bad
is a
ball.
whole
with your
new
past.
team.
he's had 3 opportunities like this with teams that are a lot better. Y'all need to get what I'm saying here.
We
And
get what you're
with
saying.
this with this
Look at Geno Smith, Pap. It's the same
it's not
thing.
this Andy Dalton's not Geno Smith right now. Geno Smith
Well, we
is
don't know that though, Pap.
Geno,
We haven't seen it yet.
We've seen this in 2 or 3 opportunities that
Boy,
Andy
so
Dalton
wrong.
has had, and we've seen how he's played.
But it's a different team. It's a new team.
It's a worse team. So you
But
telling
we
me that
don't
Andy
know-
Dalton?
We don't know if
You
they're
don't
worse
know that
than-
yet.
You're telling it's a worse
They
team.
might be worse because the way Bryce
But
Young
here's the thing about it.
That's why he got benched.
But you're telling me
You only seen 2 games.
that other 2 or 3 opportunities that Andy Dalton had with better overall teams, and he wasn't able to do hardly anything.
One of the teams he played with was us.
But then he's gonna do a lot more with a worse team.
He was good with Cincy though.
Yeah, but how did it end up?
Patrick just talking, man.
How did it end up? Tell me some of the stats. Tell me how he played.
But he was good with him though.
That's what
He wasn't great with him. but
That's
he was
my
good.
point. So and now
As
he's
a backup, he was okay
now he's
now.
playing on a Russell. Now he's playing on a worse team, and like I said, I don't see that being a better alternative right now. Versus go with what you got, let the man stick it out. Now, can Andy Dalton be there for him in his ear, like giving him some better advice? Yeah, but
That's not a bad idea, Matt. Matt said if the Carolina Panthers would change the name to the Charlotte Panthers, then for the future, it might be a little and stop lying to the South Carolina residents. That makes sense because they in Charlotte anyway. I mean, that actually makes sense. Charlotte Panthers.
yeah.
I got a question for you, Patrick. Do
Okay.
every quarterback fit your system? Pittsburgh.
No,
Okay, so that quarterback got to go and keep on going somewhere to find the right system for him.
I mean,
And they got him. He went
I don't agree.
to Carolina.
I don't agree with that. It's too small of a sample size to say that Bryce Young definitely can't fit that system. Like the guy has not had a fair shot.
No, we're not saying he can't fit the
We're
system.
not.
That's
I'm
what
saying is
but
right
I'm thinking.
now,
I'm
though,
thinking that's what Ron is saying, right? Like Ron, he just needs a fresh start.
he's telling you that's not what he's saying.
That's not what I said.
You talking about Bryce Young? Right?
Patrick, boy, I tell you.
Look at Sam Donald. How many times we came in here and said Sam Donald and trash?
They had put him in the pastor plenty of time. I heard y'all do
Who
it.
are we talking about? Are we talking about Andy Dalton?
Sam Donald, y'all talked about him the same way.
Are we talking about Andy Dalton
So he's
or?
making a comparison, Pap. That's
Yeah.
what he's
Patrick
saying.
knows
What
what
you
he's
understand
saying.
what he's saying? Why aren't you
I'm
understand?
Because he don't want to
I'm trying to
acknowledge
hear him. I'm trying to hear him.
Come on, bro.
Say again, Ron.
You
You heard
smarter
it.
than this.
Look,
You heard it.
Sam
I'm
Donald,
trying to hear what he's saying.
He went to the Jets, did not make him there. He went to Carolina, did not make him there. He went to the 49ers, did not make him there, and he played good ball yesterday.
Who are we comparing him to?
I compared him to maybe there might not be the right system for Bryce Young.
Okay, Bryce Young. That's
He
what
ain't
I'm
gonna
trying to
listen
get to.
what you
Like
gotta say. He ain't gonna listen to that, Ron.
who? I'm trying to get to. Bryce Young's only been on one team, so in my opinion, again,
Let's go to
it's just we're just
Let's
agreeing
go
to
to the
we're just agreeing to disagree. Because what you're saying, if they go that route, it could work out awesome for Bryce. He could go find another system.
He gonna keep going.
One thing I noticed about Alabama,
Yeah, you can.
have y'all noticed that not too many Alabama quarterbacks fare too well in the NFL? It's
No,
been
they
a
don't.
lot
And,
of
and
them.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's a good point, Brandon.
Keep messing with this card.
All I just saying, these quarterbacks sometimes
You looking
they
at-
take longer to go to another team to get it mentally.
I get that. I mean, like I said, we got two different viewpoints. We agree to disagree. I'm just thinking it's, and Pops was saying the same thing I was saying earlier. I just think it's early to just give up on the guy and just
It's
bench
too
him.
early. It's too early, guys.
Hey, y'all, this might be Mac Jones 2.0.
Could be.
Yeah, all the potential. His projections was real high, but just ain't got quite
Two-
what they thought he had.
two games.
But to be fair with Mac
Two
Jones,
games out, and y'all already done throw this guy in the past.
But hold on.
I'm not. I'm
Hold on,
just
guys. Hold on. But to be fair with Mac Jones, he had a good year his first year. And
He
then-
did.
And then he was set up to fail after that because New England took everything away from him. They had really no weapons to speak
So
of.
they didn't have
That's
nothing.
true.
And
So
they
that's
set
good.
that kid up for failure, bro. They just now starting to get weapons now this year. And Sean, he a big witness to that. He can tell you that.
So let me ask you, we know Ron's take. Ron says he just thinks he just needs a fresh start.
I think he need to
somewhere.
be benched. Maybe that'll wake him up. I think he need to be benched. Let's see what Andy Dalton can do with the, because I wanted to see. I expected Carolina to be better this year with the weapons. I've talked to Ron and Ron will tell you. I said it. I went on record, bro. They done brought in a lot of pieces, and for them to still look this way, it's got to be Bryce at this point.
Yeah.
It's just too early, y'all.
What do you think, Pops?
It's too early.
They got receivers. They got a running.
Two
game,
games, guys.
They got tight ends. Why are they struggling like this? What's the deciding factor here?
I'm with Pops. I think team structure,
Bryce, bro.
the team gelling with each other, and then what kind of training is Bryce getting? Quarterback training, and you know what I mean.
So this is the way you look.
Maybe they adjust a scheme for him and go for his strengths and weaknesses. What do you think his strengths and weaknesses are?
Right. So this is how you look at this. if you can put a good quarterback in that system in Carolina, do y'all think Carolina be better if they get a really good quarterback? If so, then it's Bryce.
They got talent over there.
Well,
man. They got talent now.
You mean like a better experienced
Yeah,
quarterback?
like a veteran quarterback. Let's just say a good, any good quarterback. Y'all
on
think
average,
Bryce should be
so
better?
tell me
it
this.
depends on the veteran.
Tell me that.
I just don't
What y'all
think
going on?
I just don't think.
I only seen 2 games. What are y'all going on with saying that?
I'm with you, Pops, but I just
I
don't
only
think
saw
that,
2 games. What are y'all going on?
Let's say you put Aaron Rodgers over there.
it's Aaron freaking Rodgers. Come on now.
It's a question. If you put Aaron Rodgers over there, do they still look the same?
We know the answer to that.
We have no way of knowing.
So if we saying that, then it's got to be
No,
Bryce.
my
That's
point. This is my
I'm
point.
No,
This is
we
my
don't
point.
know how you gonna do with them.
You could put Aaron Rodgers with almost every other quarterback in the top half of the league, and it would be an
See, if you
improvement.
think somebody else.
It might be an improvement.
But-
If you put Matthew Stafford over there, do they still look the same?
He's one of the better quarterbacks in the league.
But that's the point I'm making.
It depends
But-
on whether you got.
If
but
they
then-
got everything else,
But
but don't have the quarterback play, then it's Bryce.
But this is my point that I was making. It depends on
It just
what.
might be they just ain't came together. It's early right now.
It depends on.
that could be it too.
Y'all just
But what I'm saying-
give it to about the 4th
It
game.
depends
then
on
say,
what-
Yeah, they can't afford to go down on 0-5 or whatever. And
How you
then
know they're
think
going
that,
to? How you know they're going
Bro, what the way Bryce playing right now?
Listen. It depends on which
Yeah, they're
veteran.
gonna go there, bro.
Can I say this real quick? It depends on which veteran you're talking about. If you're comparing veterans, a Matthew Stafford, there's levels of that. Matthew Stafford is going to be better than an Andy Dalton. Andy Dalton, in my opinion, if it's an improvement, it's not that much of an improvement. That's just my personal take. I think Andy Dalton is probably finished out his career as a backup at this point. You know.
I mean, that's what he is right now.
But my point is, he's not going to get a starting position on the team, even if it's the Panthers, and then be a franchise type quarterback and carry them on a run.
And we'll also see what happens.
It's not going to happen
with Cam Newton. We'll see if
let's go to the
they make that happen. They bring it in.
But we got a lot of good opinions on it.
That's just talk. We don't know. We just
Yeah,
heard that.
Anything else Brandon Ryan want to say on this, Pops?
No, I'm done with that. I mean, I still say y'all give it about 3rd or 4th game before you start saying.
I'm not giving him that. I don't blame him for benching. I would have benched his tail too. I don't blame him. But moving on to the picks.
I thought you was gonna go into Diddy.
No. Oh
No.
If you want to get back,
No. We'll do that next week. Trust me, that story be in the headlines for a while.
Listen, we'll talk about Diddy next week because I'm pretty sure more gonna come out. It's still coming out. Like I said, you got the 1,000 bottles of baby oil and baby lotion. Who needs that much baby oil? Like, it's ridiculous.
Well, you
And
got the
then-
dildos too.
Bro, and then you find over 800 and something dildos. What are y'all? Bunch of freaks. Like, what are you doing?
Let me do this. This is what we've been told,
And then they playing around on giant beds. Like, man, this is ridiculous.
guys.
Like, it's ridiculous.
All I know is there's a movement going on in the country,
I'm disgusted,
and
Brandon.
it seems to me a lot of the big celebrities are going down, and most of them just happen to be black. I don't know what it is, but a lot of them going down. Doctors, lawyers,
Name some examples. And I
agencies.
say.
No,
this right
it's
here.
something going
I
on,
get what
dog.
you're saying, Pops, and I understand.
There's something
but forget
going on.
that race car crap. This
Yeah,
right
yeah,
here,
this is they're freaks.
Diddy has
no
been a
race-
deviant for
it ain't
years.
no race car
Diddy has
crap.
been a deviant for years, and he's finally getting justice.
We know-
So
we
I
know.
don't care what color he is.
I'm just saying he's by himself.
Because Epstein, they got him too, and he's white. So I don't want to hear that. If you're a deviant, you've been doing stuff like this. He's had it coming. This man has had stories since the 90s, bro, and getting away with it. So this is
Yep.
justice, bro. So I'm
Yep.
not trying to hear that. That race
For
car.
real.
I'm not hearing it.
As the individual,
I wasn't using the race car.
No, that's
I'm
basically what
just
you're
saying,
saying.
I know
though.
this is a trend.
You said they all black.
No, I said a lot of it going and a lot of it just happen to be black. That's what I said.
I said-
ain't using no race
Okay.
car.
And that's
Why-
what I
I'm just talking
said.
about what I see.
Why is that though? Why
And that's
do you
when I
think that
said.
is?
That's when I said name.
Was they out of line? The
on
stuff
the
they
next
was
on the
doing?
next show we'll do that.
And that's when I said name some examples because I can guarantee the examples you name. That's
They
some
all
freaky
deviants.
stuff that they did.
Patrick, of course you would.
Okay, name one.
But next week we say we'll do it next
Name
week.
one.
But I will say this. Hold on, y'all. I will say this.
Bill
though.
Cosby.
Freak. we know.
You don't know that. You go now. It's proven that a lot of women came forward and said they were lying on him.
Okay.
They let him out.
All right.
A lot of them said they was lying on him.
All right.
Now what you gonna say?
Now, I will say this though.
Oh man, a lot of them came forward, y'all. They said they was lying. They was paid to do it.
Bill
I can keep going down the
Bill
line.
Cosby's going on
But
record.
Hey, listen.
But next week I'm gonna bring you some status and numbers to prove it.
Okay, I will say this though. I will say this.
He went on record.
Listen, y'all. Listen. I will say this. Him and R. Kelly coming out with their new album No holds barred. It's gonna be crazy.
You want to go crazy.
It's gonna be crazy.
But did
bro.
y'all know this? The house
Boy,
that
you
Bill Cosby owned,
No, I'm just saying. it's
the
gonna be
house
crazy.
that Bill Cosby owned was sitting on
You know the
oil.
hits they're gonna make.
Did y'all know that? Charles, y'all know that? They said the house that Bill Cosby owned was sitting on oil. Did y'all know that?
This dude went on record saying that
See,
slipping drugs,
that's what that was about.
slipping
now.
drugs in women's drinks was a norm back then. He's gone on record
I
saying
know it's
this.
a norm.
I
No,
love
he
it.
didn't say
They
he
also
did
said
that.
Bill Cosby was
Bill
finna-
Cosby never agreed
Hold
that he
on,
done
hold
that,
on,
Patrick.
hold on,
That's a
hold on.
lie, man.
Hold on, Pops.
Don't say that.
But they
man.
also said Bill Cosby was finna buy NBC. That's why they
Yeah.
took him down.
There's a reason they got him
said
down.
It was too much power for
But-
him to have.
R. Kelly. That's a lot of things going on. R. Kelly crazy.
But
y'all.
that's one of the
But there's
reasons-
a lot of stuff that they were down with R. Kelly and they got R. Kelly to do that. Then
But
they
Bill-
turned to get him because of
But
money.
Bill had that coming though.
R. Kelly had some things he was going to own too in the big industry. And they wanted to.
And you know R. Kelly had it coming. Regardless of
Yeah.
music, he's the greatest
I said he was
R&B
crazy.
ever.
I said he was crazy.
But he had it coming.
But there's the but.
But he owned a lot of stuff that they didn't want him to have. You know that, right?
Yeah, like
We got-
females
we
that he
got
had trapped
evidence on
in
R.
the
Kelly.
basement. Yeah, he owned a lot of things. I agree.
Can I say one
I agree
thing?
with
You gonna try to defend these guys to
I'm
the
not
to the gills
defending them. I'm saying
for
that
stuff
these
that's been
guys.
documented?
I'm not defending them. Just let
And
me
you
say
saying
what
it's
I'm
because
saying.
they're
Patrick,
black?
Stop it. I didn't say they was innocent.
One of them said he tried to hog tie.
God, man. Don't
Remember
try
that?
to run that off on me. I won't let you do that.
One of them
I'm
tried,
not all talking about it.
one of them said he tried to hog tie. Remember that? He said he don't know how to hog tie people. He said that.
He said he denied it.
Just saying.
So you got, it depends on who you want to believe, I guess. But I know he was crazy. Everybody know R. Kelly.
I know
was
hog
crazy.
tie is some country shit, and I don't think R. Kelly would know how. I think that's one thing they lied on him.
All I know, I
don't
see a
think
lot
he
of-
know
I
how-
see a-
He
I-
from
I-
Chicago, bro. I don't think you know how to hog tie nobody, bro.
Look at Jonathan Majors.
Why would I hog tie?
Look what they tried to do to Jonathan Majors. Look at Jonathan, but they're going to get away with that.
Now the Jonathan Majors thing.
I'm gonna prove to y'all
They-
something wrong.
Yeah, they going after.
Yeah, they was going to get him.
for sure.
And I can name 12 others that I can prove facts that something
This
they found something
man
wrong.
ran away,
Yeah.
and they got him still. He was trying to run away, bro.
But we're gonna wait next week. I'm gonna bring you facts and show you.
Crazy.
You look at these numbers and these facts, you're gonna say,
But they got him for picking her up and putting her back in the car. You can't put your hands.
No, he got
And
a,
that's what they really went after.
you know, he said he didn't want her to get hurt or nothing, so he gonna put her in the car. He wasn't doing nothing. But hey, it is what it is. All right,
What you do in the dark will always turn to
it'll
the
come to the light, brother. I agree.
If you don't put, Pops told me many a time, if you don't put yourself in these predicaments,
Well,
wait a minute, none of this
I agree
stuff
with you,
will
man.
be going on.
I agree with you.
So, and these grown black people, grown ass people, they know what right and wrong is. They're not little kids. They're not little kids.
Well, this is all I got to say about it right here, and this will shed some light on the topic. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Said that I hog tied her.
Telling me no.
I don't have a
I know
hog
you're
tie
gonna say
people.
something funny.
What would I hog tie?
But my body.
Man, that's the craziest stuff I ever seen.
How they do that with AI? AI got scary,
Control,
bro.
boy.
It's scary. That look real, bro. How they do that?
Said that.
I'm sorry, I had to do it.
That's scary, bro. If they can do that, they can do anything.
You know what?
bro.
One more time, man.
I don't think he's
This man smiled and held up.
Okay,
a rope.
let's go to the pick. Let's get out of that, man.
Bruh,
That's
that's
Oh
insane.
man.
all that ain't nothing but mess, man. They like my man said, you reap what you sow. What's done in the dark will come to the light.
Right. You read
I don't
what
have
you
a
say.
hog
His mom was telling him no.
And that's everybody.
What would I hog tie?
But my body.
That's crazy. All right, let's get.
All right, let's get to the
guys.
picks, man. I'm sorry, guys. I had to do it, guys.
We've held y'all long enough. It's time for the picks, man.
Thank y'all for bearing with us. Thank y'all for laughing with us. Thank y'all for getting heated
And,
with
and,
us.
and while you're here, like I said, if you haven't, hit like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell so you get all the notifications for when we go live. And like I say, for our algorithm will get better for us and our channel, and it'll put our stuff out there. So please hit the like and subscribe.
And next week we'll try to get on the comments a little better, a little more. We'll try to get them and stay with them, but I at least try to put them up on the screen, guys.
Okay, and we're going to the
Explain
picks
to
now.
them what this is all about so they see a Pepsi. That's the one that's new.
You explain to them.
No, I'm gonna let y'all
Well,
do
I'm
it.
not explaining for you, man. Grown man. You explain it.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it. That's all right.
All right.
Let's go to the pick.
Moving forward.
Hey, y'all.
Cause you call yourself
the-
throwing off. That's the point I'm making. And this is why we say, why y'all catch the backlash y'all do. You don't know how to be
No,
humble.
we talking about the bet
that,
right
bro.
here now.
Yeah, but you don't know how to
We
be
talking about the
humble.
bet right here.
Be humble, bro.
I'm talking about winnings right
Be
here.
humble.
Yeah, I am humble.
No, you're not. Now, moving forward, let's go to the picks. I'm gonna say, tell them about the Bills. I'm like, man, you got.
I'm saying for the ones that's new that don't know what that's all
Well, tell
about.
them. Explain it.
No,
You got a microphone right in front of you, pops.
Y'all ain't gonna
Break
make
it
me do
down.
Let's go.
You sure?
It's gonna be like that. Okay, come on, let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna be like that. You doggone right. All right. Now picks. Going to the picks. Are you done over there?
Yeah.
Okay. First game. Patriots at the Jets. Who do you got, pal?
I got the Jets.
I had the Patriots in this game, and I don't know what the score is now, but it looks like I'm gonna lose this one. Who you got?
I got the Jets. I mean, common sense know that ain't Aaron Rodgers with the Jets.
Yeah, but I like the way I like what I've seen from the Patriots. Patriots has been playing pretty
Who is
good.
the Patriots?
Patriots look good last
No.
Jacoby Brissett is the quarterback for the Patriots. They've been
Against
playing
Aaron
pretty
Rodgers.
good. Yeah, I actually like what I've seen
Oh,
from the
okay.
Patriots.
Okay. You're gonna keep
But
losing.
it's
buddy.
14-3 at the half, so they got a chance to come back. Ron, who you got in this?
Aaron Rodgers don't do that.
I got the Jets.
It's called adjustments. Halftime, coaches make adjustments. It happens. We've seen this plenty of times before when teams be down.
Not by
and make
Aaron Rodgers,
adjustments
didn't
win. We made adjustments and came back and won.
Against Aaron Rodgers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We beat Aaron Rodgers too. What are you talking about,
I
Pops?
just asked, do you see that off?
You don't want to play this game with me, bro.
Yeah, I do.
But anyway,
That's something Aaron Rodgers don't do.
Who you got, Ron?
I got the Jets.
All right, Brandon, who you got in this?
I got I might have them Patriots for real, but they done look like they turning around a little bit.
What's the score, guys? Give us an update.
You got the Patriots, Brandon?
Yeah, I don't know what the score is
It's
myself.
14-3. Kevin said Jets at the half.
I didn't
Oh,
do that.
dang.
Broncos and
Well, you need to go ahead and
no, it's I
I know. Go ahead.
just want you to see what I'm doing. I don't want you to think
Go ahead and do your thing.
Mac, I'm definitely gonna play it one more time before we stop at the end after the picks. Mac said you got to play that one more time before y'all stop. Yeah, 14-3 at the half. Jets.
Okay, next game. Broncos at the Bucks. Who you got, pal?
I got the Bucks, man. The Bucks been legitimate, man. I got to give it to them, especially that come from behind victory the other day against was it the Lions?
The Lions.
It's right there. The paper's right there. In front
Yeah.
of you.
So
Now, that was real, man. I saw that.
and Baker
Not that
Mayfield.
one. Not that one. That one.
Yeah, Baker Mayfield.
Look, he looks.
You know,
spiritual.
Travis gave me flack because he was like, "Are you putting that much stock in Baker Mayfield?"
Yeah,
and I
but-
said, and
Yeah.
Travis came back later and said, "You know what? I give you a little credit."
Me and you both were down there.
All I said was he hadn't hit his ceiling yet. He's got room to
Yep.
improve on a
We
different
get
team.
it,
Did I not, Pop?
bro. We
Yep,
get
you're right,
it.
you're right.
I gave you a
And-
pops on that. We get it. Let's
okay,
move on.
all right.
But he just
And Baker balling, man.
All right, but I got the Bucks. Who you got?
But I got the Bucks.
Who you got, Ryan?
He didn't even want to say it.
I didn't.
Look at his face. He didn't even want to say it.
But I got the Bucks. I can't believe I was saying this.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
and
they-
it's in the same division too,
And
man.
Brandon, who you got?
Which game is it? My bad.
Broncos at the Bucks.
Bucks.
All right.
He didn't want to see it.
Next game.
We didn't either, Brandon.
Next game.
Hey,
Packers.
I kind of like what I see for the Bucks a little bit.
Me
I
too.
like,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Brandon, you got to admit,
It's
Baker's
different,
balling.
man. It is different.
And
Brandon.
listen, there's no part of his game right now that he's not playing
It
good.
tastes like
Baker.
vinegar.
Huh?
Yeah,
It tastes like vinegar when you say the Bucks.
yeah.
I just didn't want to say it.
Yeah,
man.
but Brandon, wouldn't you agree? Whether it's short pass, intermediate passes, scrambling, running, using his legs, the deep ball, taking hits, and durability, like in all aspects, Baker has improved, man. He's
It's still early,
playing
though,
good.
y'all. It's still early, but
well, he played this way last year. Remember, they went to the second round of playoffs.
Yeah, they did. They did.
All right, next game. Packers at the
Yeah,
Titans.
yeah. I was waiting on Brandon to answer.
Oh,
Oh,
He said
I
Bucks.
was just gonna say, yeah, he doing just enough right now. Will it last long term?
Yeah, that
We have to see, but he
No.
look like he on the right trajectory.
Yeah.
He
You
is,
know,
he is,
I think
he-
Travis. I
he's
think
been on
Travis.
my trajectory right
Yeah,
now.
I think Travis said the same thing last year. Yes, but he might have a few games, but you know, it ain't gonna last long. And next thing you know, they went to the division round. So it's just like,
Brandon, but you know what's
You know what I'm
crazy
saying,
about
Pops?
this? See, I see. Am I right? I see the gold through the forest, and the reason I'm saying
Oh
this
Lord.
is because Yeah, he won, but he won our division by default because
By
of
default?
how bad everybody else was in the division.
Yeah.
If we would have had a quarterback last year, we won that division easy. We had the team. We just didn't have no quarterback play.
Woulda, coulda.
Well, I guess
This is the point I'm making.
Woulda,
Tampa
coulda.
Bay was trying everything they could. We pretty much gave that to them.
Woulda,
Okay.
coulda.
Anyway, let's
All right,
continue.
well,
That's why I'm
woulda,
not high on
coulda.
Baker like that. Like, bruh.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
But anyway,
You know what,
we'll
Travis?
see this year. Put it that way.
I'm gonna have to hit you. I'm gonna have to hit this one for you, not Trap.
Yeah, man.
Lord Jesus.
Like you can't give him no props at all.
I'm not giving them shit because I know we gave it up.
Let's try it.
We gave up the draws, bro.
Accept
One
it.
more time.
Accept it, man.
Some dog in him now.
I'm not
Baker
giving him
Mayfield
No,
nothing.
Baker got some dog.
Accept it.
Say it again, Brandon.
Baker Mayfield got some dog in him though.
He does. I ain't gonna lie.
Trust me, I'm not just saying that because he had, that little stint in that 2022 year when we had
I'm
him.
just
But
saying, if you go
Say
back,
they gonna stand. You might be
if
right,
you
huh?
go back, Brandon, and
You
look
might be
at
right, sister.
last
You might be
season
right.
in the NFC South, it came all the way down to like next to the last game and until they actually won. And the reason was,
But did they win?
We would have won that 3 games early if
We're
we
not
had
doing
the
the
quarterback
playoffs.
play.
But did they win?
But anyway, going on to the
Next man up, right?
Next game.
Next man up.
Packers at the Titans. I'm not talking about spending my time talking about no damn Bucks. Packers at the Titans. Who you got?
But they won.
I got the Packers. Because worst case scenario, Willis plays again.
Just like the Saints won versus y'all. Now
Oh, they
what?
beat them. They beat them.
No, they beat the brakes off
I
y'all.
said
They ain't
they
just
beat
beat
us.
you.
Do
They
you-
beat
do I
the
need to
brakes
play it
off
again,
you.
Pop?
Travis, I agree with
Do
you.
I need to play it again?
Huh?
Do I need to play it again?
Play what?
The highlights.
For what?
Saints and Cowboys.
I'm agreeing with you.
Okay.
What's the matter with
You
you?
can play it again. Go ahead.
I mean,
So what, man,
He want to keep talking about me.
we
and
in
my
the
team.
pick.
No. Play
You
it.
see what time it's getting?
Play it.
oh, nice.
Now
That's
y'all
what
about the time.
We doing the picks that
Ain't
finish
that
the
some
thing. Play it after the pick. That finish the picks up, man. Come on, guys.
Play it.
Y'all don't know when to stop, man.
Play it.
Let's get through with these picks,
We
man.
gonna get through the picks. But we got something for you, baby. We gonna get through the picks.
Play it after the picks, man.
We gonna play it now, and then we gonna get right back to the picks. See how mad you getting? You see how
I
bothered you?
want to
That's the
finish.
point I'm making.
I want to finish these picks because right now we stopping again and it's getting later,
We gonna get
man.
to it. We gonna get to it. Don't worry. This is short. It ain't gonna take long.
Alvin Kamara, room to roll.
It ain't gonna take long to see them anthrax, y'all. It
We
ain't gonna
playing
take
the
long.
Dallas Cowboys. We done with that. Now y'all to go right back again.
Oh no, we ain't done. We still going.
Prescott over the middle, and it's
Why is that throwing interceptions like that? Pop? What's going on? What you actually think going on?
Pass
in
to
the field
Debo.
when he's doing it?
Now looking to make a play.
Like all jokes aside.
Moment of silence, please. Moment of silence.
Debo makes a move on Prescott. Taken down at the 20.
Moment of silence, please.
Hey, Zeke still made that tackle though.
He did.
You know, guys, I'm gonna tell y'all something. One thing about Zeke, he don't give up. Y'all can laugh. How many other halfbacks you see keep running like that? He did twice like that with the Patriots. This guy don't give up. And you can laugh if you want to, but a bad number don't be down that field trying to tackle.
So he's
Yeah, whatever, man.
So he's the best at not giving
Just give
up
the
now?
guy, give like Brandon
So
did.
he's the best at not giving up
Brandon,
now?
no, I didn't say he was the best. I said, Brandon, I gotta give you props. You know that some that
That's where
haters,
it's going.
these haters, everything you wasn't hating. You say, but Zeke didn't make that tackle.
Sean, we appreciate you hanging out with us too, bro.
Appreciate you, Sean.
That
And
don't make sense,
Kevin said this, and I'm gonna do it in Tommy's voice
No,
too.
we need to go
He said,
with
"No,
this.
he's right. They gave up the draws."
Yeah, y'all gave it a draw, bro.
Like in one
They
game,
didn't even kiss you when they was done. They didn't kiss you.
guys, we lost one
They
game.
didn't even kiss you.
But we still lead our division.
Kevin, boy, you ain't right.
Out of all that old stuff you talking about, we still lead our division.
They got the draws and didn't even kiss y'all, Pop.
Listen. Derek Carr has scored on every touchdown drive this season.
What are we doing right now?
I'm just saying.
We done done this, bro.
I'm not talking about Dallas. I'm talking about the Saints.
Jesus
Not only that, but they've had
You're
three.
not mad, are you?
No, I want to finish the
They've
pick.
got three.
We don't normally do this. Get out of there like that, man.
They've got three consecutive.
control.
They've got three consecutive games, counting the last game of last year, and then the first two this year, of 50+
We don't do
points.
this, man. We never do this.
Now that's saying
I
something.
think he scored 96 points total. They've
So
scored
that's saying
96 points
something.
already.
So everybody's gonna be watching the Saints to see if they can keep this
But
momentum
we
going.
want to see if that's just an anomaly or they're gonna keep doing it. We're gonna find out.
And I'm not saying they're gonna keep scoring 50 points a game, but we're gonna see if they keep having the types of performances that they
All
have.
right, next game.
All right.
Pep. Packers at the Titans.
Packers. Worst case scenario, Willis still plays. He balls.
I got the Packers also. Pops,
Yeah.
who you got?
I got tight.
You got him to shovel now, bro.
I ain't got so y'all. We just don't stop back like that. That's just,
Hey, Ron.
That
who
ain't
you got?
professional at all,
Who
man.
you got, Ron?
Pops,
I
who did
got
you pick on?
I got Green Bay.
Okay. Green Bay.
Pops, who did you pick?
I
The
picked Titans.
Okay. The Titans? Okay.
Brandon, who you got?
You got the
Whoa.
Packers, right, Trap?
Packers versus Titans.
Titans.
Yeah.
I got the Packers.
I think they got Tony Pollard there now, right?
Yeah, Titans do.
Yeah,
Watch him.
But you were done with Tony Pollard,
Man,
right?
don't try to quote that thing I say. I'm throwing it out there. I'm telling y'all, Tony Pollard
Yeah,
have
was
a
done, bro.
She got. This ain't about Dallas. Tony Pollard will have a good day over there. That's what I'm saying. For the Titan people, the Titan fans, Tony Pollard was a good trade, and that was a trade. That was a trade. If y'all didn't know that.
What'd you pick on the first game, Pops? Pats or the?
I ain't repeating it no more. You should have been
He
listening.
picked the Jets,
Jets,
man.
I ain't
okay.
repeating it no more.
What about you? You picked the Pats, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about that second game?
With me?
Yeah.
Bucks, man.
Everybody
What are
picked
you
the
doing?
Everybody picked the
What
Bucks.
is
on
you
that one.
doing?
I'm keeping up with everybody.
What
Oh, okay. I was
doing?
like, what are you doing?
I'm keeping up with all of our picks.
Sorry, y'all. I don't know what my brother's doing right
You
now.
done that when you let us get off track.
We all
I
had
know
the
this
Bucks,
gonna
right?
happen.
We all had
I
the
know this
Bucks,
gonna
right? All right. Next.
Oh, go ahead.
That's all right.
This
So-
messed up right now.
So you're the only one that picked the Titans, right, Trap? Well, you the lone wolf, so let's hit it one time. Oh! Pops is still delusional.
Next
You said
game.
the same thing about Atlanta pick I picked. You said that same
Next
thing.
game. Man, would you let that go?
No, I'm here to represent, man.
Represent.
Represent
Because
what?
you said when I picked Atlanta, you said y'all said the same thing. That was a fool pick.
I know what he's here to represent. Play the video. Quality.
Man, don't do that. Let's get through with this thing. Man, guys, I want to get through with the picks, man.
All right. Going to the. You gotta break this down. Going to the next game. Game of the week. Texans at the Vikings.
Getting old, dog.
This is going to be a great game, I believe.
Getting old.
Texans at the
I
Vikings.
marked that out.
Getting old.
Going there. Texans.
I'm going Texans also. Although I like the Vikings, but
The
I just
Vikings
can't,
look good.
I just Kevin, I just can't pick them over the
I'm
Texans.
not ready to pick them over the
now.
Texans yet.
Now, if y'all pick the Texans, then okay, I can start looking at y'all as maybe the real deal.
Yeah.
But I'm going Texans right now. Who you got?
I'm Texas.
Okay.
Ron, who you got?
I got Minnesota.
Yeah, all night long.
Okay. Ron's got
Okay,
Minnesota.
Okay. Brandon, who you got?
You know what? I'm gonna go dark horse mode. I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
Okay.
Okay. Cool.
That's what's up.
All right. Next
Shout out
game.
to Cam Akers, former Ram over there. Go on back.
That's what's up.
Okay. So next game, Eagles versus
From what I've seen, I got to go with the Saints. You got to.
Eagles at the Saints. I ain't even said it yet, bro.
No, I thought you called it out.
No, I'm
Eagles
just.
at, oh,
announcing
Patrick,
it.
stop being Bobby Brown over
my
there.
fault, man.
What is going on with you right now?
I do what I want to do. Go ahead, man.
We know. Eagles at the Saints. Who do you got?
Saints, man. You got to go with the Saints. You got to. At this point.
Yeah, I'm going Saints.
At
Saints
home,
finna
at
light
home
them
too?
up. Nah, Saints gonna do. Yeah, they gonna light them up, bro. Gonna light them up. Pops, who you got?
All right, I'm going with the Saints. Won't be no light up. So, Jalen Hurts, he'll get his rhythm pretty soon. He'll get it pretty soon. But right now, I'm going with the Saints. And Dallas gave that game to the Saints. They just gave it to him.
Oh, they gave it to him?
That's my point. I'm sticking to it.
How did they give it to him?
I
They
got
beat
nothing-
y'all
They got
decisively.
nothing to say.
Lord Jesus.
They got nothing to say.
Oh man.
Brandon, this man said he gave
Go
it
to the
him.
next one. Go to
Like,
the
like
next
they
one.
barely won by like a point or two.
Go to the next one.
Man, they took everything away from y'all. Everything.
That game was nothing like that.
They took your
Who
dignity,
gives
your pride.
Let's go next. Let's go to the next pick, guys.
Damn, we ain't got that pick yet. What are you doing?
I'm messing around, man. Just get the
Ryan,
pick,
Ryan,
man.
who do you got?
I got Eagles. I can't believe y'all saying this.
Oh, really? Eagles. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Brandon, who do you got in this?
This gonna have a bounce back. Yeah.
If Jalen come to his senses, that will be a upset.
Okay,
guess-
Brandon, who you got?
I agree with Ryan, man. He got to bounce back this week, man. But if he don't this week, boy,
They in
I ain't
trouble.
gonna be so confident in the pick.
Depending on how that knee doing, guys. I'm telling
And
you.
that Saints team, if they resemble anything that they looked the first 2 weeks, yeah.
Bro, the way the Saints run the ball, Eagles can't stop the run. Now, how we just ran on them, y'all actually think the Eagles is gonna beat them?
This what I would say.
What?
This what I would say.
They finna run down their throat, bro.
The Eagles don't lose all the time like that. So I think.
Now, I get it, but right now the Eagles can't stop the run. They're in trouble.
A lot of
bro. Saints
teams
coming
cannot-
in, I get it, but the Saints coming in, man, they finna run all over.
We all
but
picked the
I get it. I get it.
All three of us picked the Saints, right?
Right.
Okay.
Next game, Bears at the Colts.
I like the Colts at home. This is a tough choice, and this one of them games where somebody's got to have an edge, and I think home field advantage is going to be the edge for the Colts.
I like the Colts also. Pops, who you got?
I'm going to upset the Bears.
Okay.
Well, the Bears won. He won last week with the Bears, but the Colts look pretty solid.
Bears lost last week, Pep.
I'm sorry. Who were they? That's right. My bad.
The paper's right in front of you, bro.
Yeah.
Lord Jesus.
Oh, that's right. He went with the Bears last week and lost that pick.
What is going on with you?
I knew he picked the Bears last week, but I was thinking that the Bears. That was another.
No, I didn't pick the Bears.
Last week you did, Pops.
No, that wasn't
Yes,
the
you
one
did.
I
You picked the Bears.
That wasn't the Bears.
Yes,
I
you
picked.
did.
No,
You
it
picked the
Bears.
Bears last week.
All right,
Pop.
okay.
All right, Ryan.
I know what I picked,
Who you got in this game, Ryan?
but I still won though. Ain't that something?
Yeah, you did, Pops.
Okay.
Congratulations.
It came down
I
to
still-
the very last
Yeah,
game.
it didn't come out last very game. Come on.
It was the last game.
Guys, I won the picks. That's
Because
what
we
they trying to
upset
tell you.
Philly.
Yeah.
That's why you won.
Because did I pick that?
You got lucky.
Yeah, of course.
Ryan, who you got in this?
I gotta go with the Colts.
Colts, okay.
Yes.
Brandon, who you got in this game?
I got the Colts also. Matter of fact, I want to ask y'all: Did Caleb Williams really say that he ain't need to take no advice from C.J. Stroud after the game?
Nah,
when they was talking?
that's just a rumor saying they put out there, just like they said that he got on his teammates about cleaning the locker room and all that stuff. Nah, man, they just putting stuff out that they trying to create the narrative for. They trying to make people hate Caleb Williams already. They starting it. It's starting. You know how they do.
Caleb Williams is different. He's a. I hate to say it, but he's a
wearing,
brother.
Nah, he's wearing the fingernail polish and all that. That's on him.
Yeah,
that's
he's
kind of
different.
crazy.
He's
but
different. But
yeah, he's got his own.
style.
If the
Yeah,
brother
it's-
wearing
it's
fingernail polish, there's a reason.
But he needs to be careful. He ain't built to take hits like the few hits that he's taking. So he needs to be mindful when he's running.
Well,
and
all the
stuff.
Bears receivers are hurt and banged up right now, so that's why I'm going with the Colts.
That's why I got the Colts.
Yeah. But next game, Chargers at the Steelers.
Yeah,
I think
This gonna
we
be a good one,
I
too.
think we win at home. It might be the game of the week actually. I think we win at home
I
though.
forgot about that.
It's another game of the week right here.
I think we win at home. It's gonna be a hard fought game though. It could go either way, but I'm taking Steelers of
Have you
course.
made your pick, Pop?
Man, come on, man. Don't worry about me.
No,
Not yet.
I gotta make sure you
It
make
ain't
the
my
picks.
turn yet.
Have you circled your pick? Is what I'm saying. You're not getting away with that, though. No.
Guys, I don't even know what he's talking about. My picks are ready. I don't even know what he's talking about.
I thought you said it. I thought you just said.
No,
ain't
I
did
didn't do
one
that.
yet.
No, I didn't. I
thought
don't
you
know what
did
you're
that one
saying.
yet.
No, I didn't say that. I did not say that.
He said I thought he said he forgot about it.
I
No,
swear he
I
said
didn't say that. No, I didn't say it. Look at it. I did not say that.
All
I don't
right.
know what you're talking about.
Who you got?
Steelers.
You sure that's who you want to roll with on this one?
Who you got?
I got the Chargers ASAP. Who you got?
I'm going with Steelers.
I think they're gonna run down your throat
No, it ain't. That ain't gonna happen.
on this one. Chargers look good, bro.
You think the Chargers are gonna run down our throats?
Yes.
Run.
Chargers look good. Yes.
Run down our
Okay,
throats.
let's go to the next.
Their
guys.
running back
Let's go to
is
the next.
Austin Eckler is averaging 8 yards a carry, bro.
Let's go to the next.
You think they're gonna run down our throats
Yes.
with that defense?
Yes, I do.
You do know what we do to running
Guys,
backs.
ask the rest of them.
Hold on for a second, Pops. We're talking. We're talking about the games.
We ain't got to keep. Man, it's,
I mean, not Austin. J.K. Dobbins.
But listen,
It'll
listen.
be 11 o'clock.
Do you know what we do with the running backs that have the highest?
They both little, Brandon. I'm sorry.
Yeah. You know what we do with running backs that have the highest average yards per carry and all that
That
stuff.
was last
When they
year,
play
man.
us, what
That
happens
was
to the
last
running
year.
backs?
Patrick, y'all escape versus us. You're
what,
done.
What happens?
You're done.
This has been year in and year out. Brandon, what happens to those backs when they play us?
That was last year, guys.
Derrick Henry or whoever it is, what happens to those backs when they play
Patrick,
us?
that was last year.
Hey, I got Pittsburgh defense in my fantasy league. They stifle up when they need to, man. I got to go with Pittsburgh as far as that goes.
Yeah.
That's who I joined with.
Okay, I'm going Chargers. Who you got, Pops?
I told you,
You
Steelers
said
all
Steelers
over.
already.
Oh,
You already said
I didn't
something.
hear it because Patrick talking to me right here. I can't hear both of y'all at the
I
same
keep
time.
saying, keep doing.
All right, so Brandon said he got Steelers,
Ron, who you got?
and Ron said he got Steelers, right?
Yeah.
All right, go to the next game. Giants at the Browns. Who do you got?
I think the Browns will kind of get, closer to form,
Well, you know they will against the Giants. Come on, man.
and they should win against the Giants.
I got the
At
Browns.
home, at home.
The Browns bounce back on this one.
They bounced back this week, past technically.
I'm going with the Browns.
Ron, who you got?
There ain't nothing wrong with the Browns, guys. We just called them early.
I gotta go with the Browns in this one.
Okay.
Giants right now ain't got no heartbeat.
All right, Brandon, who you got?
Yeah, I got the Browns too. Yeah, I know they just signed Kareem Hunt back.
It don't matter. They ain't gonna need him
They
against the
changed
Giants.
the city.
They playing the Giants, bro.
Yeah, Kareem Hunt went to Kansas City, right?
Yeah.
Brandon?
Kareem Hunt went to Kansas City.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold
He went to
on,
Kansas City.
didn't the Browns sign a running back or something?
It wasn't,
Look.
it
Oh, I don't know, but Kareem Hunt's with
wasn't no Kareem
the
Hunt.
Chiefs because Patrick Mahomes was talking.
I
About
heard you say that in the text you said. I just didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing.
Well, whatever.
Well, yeah, my bad. I thought the Browns signed a running back.
They did sign somebody, Brandon. I just don't remember who it is, bro. It was a good back too. Now, right now I ain't got my notes, but they did get a
Yeah,
good guy.
they signed. I seen that too, Brandon. They signed somebody. I can't remember who it was.
I ain't got my notes in front of me, Brandon, but they got a good back. I even said myself, what? Why Cowboys didn't look at him? It's a
So,
good
so
back.
you going Browns or Giants?
I got Brown.
Browns, okay.
Nice.
All right, next game. Miami at Seahawks.
Miami should win this game, even on the road.
That 12th man is real. I'm going Seahawks.
Well, it's 12 man, not. It's Miami, guys.
Ron, who you got?
I got Seattle.
God, y'all gonna lose again, Travis.
Tua with the concussion, bro. Like, I wonder what you're thinking about. Brandon, who you got?
Who's gonna go with the Cheeto?
Seattle running back hurt again. I think that I'm seeing the same thing I seen from Seattle last year. I mean, I think the Bucks stop this. Well, not necessarily stop, but I don't got no winning this week.
Me either, man.
Okay, so you got Miami.
Yeah, I take Miami, and then you say the 12 man. Yeah, they there, but that mystique ain't quite what it was. Maybe for
Not what it used
They
to
ain't
be.
nowhere
yeah.
near where it
Not what
was.
it used
Matter of
to
fact, it ain't really there.
Oh, yeah.
No,
They
they
got-
there.
They still got some good fans now, though. They still
got
got a
you.
loud stadium now.
Right. They there.
Yeah, I got you. Next game. Game of the week. Game of the week. Game
that's not-
of the
That ain't
week.
the game of it.
Panthers at Raiders.
Boy, you.
It's game of the week.
You wild. In my Martin voice, boy, you wild boy.
Why the Panthers can't be game of the week? Why?
Raiders, man. Go
they
ahead,
ain't.
get through this
No, I'm
pick,
saying, but
man.
why the Panthers
Let's
can't
get
be
through this
game?
pick.
Who you get?
Why you hating on
Raiders.
Why you hating on the Panthers?
Ron Raiders, Brandon Raiders.
Well,
And I'm Raiders.
I'm finna shock the
I'm
world,
Raiders.
man. This
That's
is,
why you're losing.
I'm finna shock the world right now.
Pops on one right
And-
now.
I
Why
dare
you
you.
winning?
And I'm picking the Raiders.
Oh man, I knew you.
Who you got, Pops?
Who you got?
Raiders.
You
Ron?
actually thought?
You talk like you're going with the other team.
Who you got, Ron?
Man,
Raiders.
Who you got?
Raiders.
Who you got, Brandon?
Look at me, Mom.
I'm going with Carolina this week.
I hear Daniel. Look, I hear Daniel in the background.
Oh, I forgot. I forgot. My bad.
Hey, that's why I said that, Brandon. I'm messing with Daniel.
You got to sleep in peace.
Hey,
I heard her in the background too. Like,
She don't
You
have
better
that.
not. Happy wife, happy life, bro.
You better not pick.
You better not pick the Raiders.
Hey,
I
Trav.
hear it now.
Watch out, Brandon.
She don't. Of course, she always stick up for Panthers, but she
She's
say
supposed
on
to.
punishment. She on punishment. Go ahead, baby. Say what you gotta say. She looking at me. Now go ahead.
Yeah.
I did pick y'all. I think Sam Darnold. Not Sam Darnold. Andy Dalton
Dog.
gonna come in with his red rider.
Okay, Danielle. What do you got to say on this one?
I said they should have benched Bryce.
I said the same
Give
thing.
Andy a chance. but they still on punishment. I ain't even watched the game.
You won't even watch the game. I'll be like, man, let's go and watch the game. I ain't watching them until they need to focus better.
I don't blame him.
Hey, it's for real though. All jokes aside, it's bad in Carolina for the fans right now. I feel sorry for them. We've been there too, so I know how it feels.
That's it's so bad in Carolina. You cannot even get those tickets.
And it's still like 25 cents a ticket or something like that.
No, it's 20. It's 25.
Yeah,
It's $25.
Oh, I thought it said 25
No,
cents.
that's low, man. You trying to be funny.
Last year they would say they had a game was like
No.
25 cents a ticket. For
Some
real.
tickets, they were getting some of the tickets.
No, for real.
I heard rumors it was under $1.
Some of the tickets, but
Hey, Trav.
all of them not.
Hey, Trav, you remember, well, in the midst of them 12 years that the Rams were doing real bad, there was one point our ticket was $1.
No.
Because you got to get fans to come.
I didn't never hear that.
You know when the team's playing so bad,
I didn't know that, man.
The fans ain't going to come out, bro.
$1. They were selling beer. They were selling beer for $1. Everything was $1, and they
I remember
still
that.
didn't show up.
That's bad, bro.
That's rough.
Brandon, you going on, man?
They like, man, I'm not going to even subject myself to this.
It wasn't
Even
going
though it's
on.
a
That
dollar,
wasn't that
I'm not
bad.
coming to that.
I don't remember that one.
I would. If I was in St. Louis, I would have went to that game, man. Man, you can't beat
Yeah, I
that.
would too. $1, you can't beat that, bro.
Can I read a comment that we missed?
You going to be pissed, but still.
So Kevin said the Saints never punted once this past Sunday. Don't be tap dancing around that like the late great Gregory Hines.
Right.
And then he went on to say he was probably trying to type this out while we were on that pick, but Brian Flores' defense is exotic, and he's going to force a rare interception out of C.J. Stroud, and maybe his worst game Sunday. I told everybody Chicago won't get the best out of Caleb Williams. That kid's doomed.
Well, but to be fair with Caleb Williams, all his receivers are hurt though. So I mean, he's a rookie coming in with his veteran receivers being hurt. What is he supposed to do?
Sometimes injury affects the game, guys.
But we talking about almost all his starting receivers are hurt.
That's what's going on with the Rams.
That's gonna hurt.
They got people
anybody.
hurt, man.
And it's not no excuse, but it's a fact.
It ain't no excuse, but sometimes people hurt does affect the game.
Yeah,
depending on where they hurt.
Speaking of injuries, that's what this next game is going to be really telling.
Rams got over 8 or 9 people hurt, though.
Next game,
I got
49ers at the Rams.
I think Brandon would probably agree. 49ers. His team too banged up.
Yeah.
So who you got?
Brandon got a lot of injuries on their team, though.
I got the 49ers too. Brandon, I'm just going by, especially in what you're talking about. You got like 9 players hurt, bro. It's like it's hard to overcome.
There's a bunch of them, good ones. Not just
until they get back healthy. When they get back healthy, let me know, man. But
yeah, I'm going to 49ers.
49ers.
But if the Rams didn't have them injured,
yeah. If Rams was healthy, yeah.
Even with the injuries the 49ers got, they still better. You know what I'm saying? They still
Brandon, did you see that game with the Eagles in Carolina? We can't say that anymore. Even though Carolina got the team to beat them, but with Carolina first game, they looked that way. I mean, Atlanta, but that second looked good. It sure did.
Ron, who you got?
I forgot who we was.
Rams and 49ers.
Rams and 49ers.
49ers.
All right.
You know what Brandon just said.
Yeah, I know. As I asked Brandon, he already said 49ers.
How's these injuries coming? When we get through this, Brandon, I want you to tell us about your injuries. Bring us up how they doing in the injuries. Are they coming back or what? After this, let us know what's happening on that. Because I don't know.
Well, you go ahead and let us know now.
Yeah, let us
Give us
know.
an update.
Long story short, of course, Puka Nacua, he won't be back till probably after week 6, about week 7.
Oh man,
that's the dude. That's the dude.
That dog.
Cooper Kupp, he avoided IR. He might just miss 4 games or whatever. But Darius Williams, our true number 1 corner, man. I'm not high on Tre'Davious White. Maybe he'll do better down the road, but Darius Williams, because he was with us like when we won the Super Bowl, he was just in Jacksonville last year, but he'll be back because he started off the season on IR 4 games. We our left guard and our right guard.
I ain't never seen nothing like that.
Our left guard, both our left guards is on IR, but they might be back probably near the bye week. Our left tackle will be back this week.
2 years ago.
Yeah, we had something like that happen one time too. But
Yeah,
that's rare.
this is pretty much almost like 2022 all over again. But we get like we'll get players back but it's like a revolving door with the injury. Even our kicker is injured. I ain't even know that.
I didn't know that.
They like,
Dang.
it's not kicker get hurt, man. Like,
My God.
Wow.
but
He get hurt in the
man,
game or something?
I guess, man. The way it's looking, man, them more get off the bench, they hurt.
Some
And I'm
kickers
gonna
be
tell
like that.
y'all
For
what
real.
it is. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna just say this. And Mac and Rod pointed this out to me because they know how much I don't like Jim Harbaugh and how much I don't like Jimmy Garoppolo. Ever since they set foot in our building, man, things have been wrong.
That's true.
Well, let me ask you this, Brandon. Let me ask you this. You don't think they tanking, do you?
Nah, we did.
I'm
I
asking.
don't know, man. I think I strengthened conditioning coach
sound
feeding
like
our
Ron,
players
huh?
grass. or
No.
something. I don't know.
Okay, I'm just saying because
Feeding them grass.
it's rare that many people be hurt at one time. That's what I'm saying.
He said the strength and conditioning coach is feeding them grass.
That's it. Are y'all tanking?
No, I wasn't trying to be funny. I just ain't never seen that many pros be hurt like that.
Oh,
It's just rare, man. I mean,
But we all agree though. Have y'all noticed though, like the game? Maybe this is a subject for another day, but I don't know. It's like these injuries. It's a lot of star players throughout the league.
yeah, it
that are hurt, and
is.
They get hurt and they out for like weeks, like first injury, man. Like, what's going on with this?
Yeah.
It's all a part of the script, brother. It's all a part of the script.
Yeah, we got 3 of them that
Yeah, it makes you wonder.
don't make a difference on our team. We got to get him back.
Next
All part of
game,
the script. Next game. Lions at the Cardinals, which is game of the week too.
I
This
think
gonna be a
I
good
think the
game.
Lions edge it out because you saw the Lions, the dog that the Lions had in toward the end of the game. They just couldn't quite pull it off. They too little, too late kind of deal. It's not they still kind of get their wheels under. But I think the Lions beat the Cardinals. I think they're a little bit better than the Cardinals so far from what I've seen.
I think the Cardinals is prime for upset. They upset Lions this week. I think Kyler Murray is the X factor. He's gonna be running all over them. That little something gun is hard to stop. I
He
think
is.
He's gonna
And he got a heck of an arm, too.
And with Wilson at wide receiver and Marvin Harrison Jr. on the other side and McBride at tight end, they got weapons. And James Conner, formerly of the Steelers, running that ball. I think. Plus, they're gonna have to watch Kyler Murray and his legs, which he's gonna kill him with his legs.
Conner
Detroit's
doing his thing over there.
Detroit's in trouble. I like the Cardinals in the upset on this. Pops.
I'm going with the Lions.
Ron, who you got?
Cardinals.
Cardinals. Brandon, who you got on this?
I gotta say something on this one real quick.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Now,
Go ahead.
Pops, you gonna like this one because I'm finna spread some hate to the Cardinals' way.
Oh, yeah, I see on Division 4. I keep
Brandon is like the Santa Claus of
Let him
hate.
talk, man. Let him talk. Let him talk.
That little nugget, Kyler Murray, living his best life. Now that Aaron Donald done retired, boy, I even said that. I said, man, that's the happiest man in
That ain't right, Brandon. That ain't right.
He might be some truth to that though.
It might be.
Because y'all remember when Kyler Murray, when Aaron Donald retired, he was the first one to get
Yeah,
on
well-
Twitter and say thank God. And he went out there and was running around like he know Aaron Donald went out there, man.
He does look like one of those little McNuggets, though. The toys that used to be the little McNuggets, you know?
And let me say one more thing. I'm gonna say one more thing. Hey, this is hate too. This is hate too. I'm impressed with what I saw from Marvin Harrison Jr. But
Yeah.
y'all gotta admit,
Harrison's son, right?
y'all gotta admit, could nobody guard that? I'm gonna give my boys a pass, and they don't deserve it, but I'm gonna give them a pass, man. Seeing that boy run up that field, looking at that face in that helmet, man.
Yeah, he looks crazy, man. He's a crazy look. Like, he looks crazy. Cause he got like big. He's dark skinned, but he got like big red lips. It's weird.
Hey, come on, Travis.
It's
Come on.
weird, bro. Like
Travis.
Leave him right alone. That's it. He running out.
saying,
Next game, man. Next game.
Brandon pointed it out. I'm just saying.
Brandon had style. He wasn't gonna say it like that. He wasn't gonna say it like that.
Brandon just didn't want to say the details.
Yeah.
I'm saying the
They
details.
was-
No.
Hey, they was trying.
Brandon, don't let him pull you. Don't do it. Don't do it, Brandon.
No, hey, Pod, look, they was clowning when they put him on Madden. When they made his character on Madden, everybody was clowning his how he looked on Madden.
I ain't seen it on that. I ain't seen it.
Nah, they didn't make him look like that on Madden, did they?
Type up Madden. Marvin Harrison Jr. with his helmet off.
Oh no, they didn't do that.
Nah,
Oh,
bro.
He
no.
looked like his daddy, but he got big red Kool-Aid lips.
That ain't right.
No, man.
Did they do that for real?
Let's move on, man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Let's move on.
When you get a chance, look it
See,
up.
Brandon, look what you done started. Look what you done
Next
started.
game.
Let me throw this last thing in there. I will never bro.
It's
Y'all
hard to
see
stick
how
on
his-
ugly like that, bro. It's
Hey,
hard, man. Ugly
we
gonna
see how his
prevail,
dad-
bro.
Hey, Trav, we can't mess. I wouldn't mess with him though. Everybody see how his daddy is, boy.
Oh yeah, I know.
No, y'all, no.
Martial artist
Hey,
beat
bro.
the well.
Yeah, he
Didn't
knew some
didn't
stuff already.
Didn't he allegedly kill somebody in the club or something like
Well,
that?
he didn't kill him.
Nah,
but
it
he
was
beat
at
him.
his garage. Like
Yeah.
they say, the bullet. It was his gun. It was his
Yeah.
bullet. But hey, they say he own apartments. Like he own apartments. But they say there's a video. Y'all can look it up. He like threatened one of the tenants with a bat because they was late with the rent. They say he like about that
Yeah.
business in the streets,
Yeah,
man.
he intense though.
That sounds
I believe it.
good, Joe Jackson.
I believe it.
Next game. Please.
Game of the week. Game of the week.
That will be.
Ravens at the Cowboys.
This is the perfect time to put up Kevin Milwaukee's comment. Kevin says San Francisco and Baltimore with Lamar Jackson losing, angry, and on the road. Dangerous combination for y'all being the Cowboys, I think.
Go against us then.
So it's 21-3 Jets.
I
Damn
want
it,
to
man.
beat you anyway. Go against us.
21-3 Jets.
Come on, Patriots. I try to give you bust a chance. That's what you do to me.
I told you that was crazy even think like that.
Jets
y'all.
lead now with 6:18 left in the third quarter after Rodgers' sick little touchdown to Garrett that y'all see soon on the replay. They're clowning New England in this one. Rodgers 21 of 26 for 212 and 2 TDs. This is what I was waiting to see last year before he got hurt.
So who do you got? Ravens at the Cowboys.
I hate to say it, but I just got a feeling the Ravens bounce back.
Go
The
ahead.
Cowboys, I think that this last defeat for the Cowboys demoralized them a little bit, and they can't stop the run.
I think that. Yeah.
And I think the Ravens.
Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry. Yeah, that's
I think the Ravens bounce back with that running game and Lamar Jackson's running and his legs too. If Derek Carr and Alvin Kamara did that last week, and then the Ravens come in there with a chip on their shoulder, and they actually play like they can, the Ravens probably edge this one out. I think I'm going Ravens. Now I don't hardly ever pick against Cowboys.
But
You know that.
You're next. You're next. Travis.
But I agree
to
with everything you're saying. But my only factor on this is Lamar Jackson. Sometimes he throw those arid passes, man. And this defense, he gonna have to be really accurate against this defense
Who you
passing the
got?
ball. I got Cowboys just for that reason because I
Okay.
feel like he gonna give the Cowboys like 3 picks, bro. I really feel that way.
Okay.
Who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Cowboys because that game y'all seen last week, that wasn't the Cowboys. They wasn't even playing that game. I'm just telling you.
You should.
I'm
saying you shouldn't.
But you guys thinking that we can't stop? We proved that we could stop the run in the first game. Now what happened? There's a lot going on, and they didn't beat us by running. They beat us by them 2 pass touchdown.
Daddy had a 100.
But anyway,
Kamara ran all over y'all.
I'm going.
115
I'm
yards
going.
rushing on you. What are you
But
talking
I'm going with the
about?
Cowboys. They can't stop the run. And y'all will see that.
Bruh. Ryan, who you got, man?
I got Dallas.
Travis gonna lose bad this week. Real bad.
Well, we gonna see. Brandon, who you got?
What a game at?
It's at Dallas, but it was at Dallas last week.
The second team
Just saying.
is always the team that is
can't-
at
you
home.
can't go by one-
So
we-
it's
this is
Ravens
a different
at the
game
Cowboys.
altogether.
So it's at Cowboys.
What's the matter with y'all, man?
You know what? I'm gonna go with Dallas on this too, man. They got
What
they
you
got to
doing with
make
the
up for
Baltimore?
that.
Teach you something. Show yourself.
It's hard. It's hard
talking
because
go to Baltimore.
I'm 4-2.
Take it to Baltimore.
He did go to Baltimore.
No, he didn't. He said Dallas.
No, I got picked Baltimore.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I've been saying you at Baltimore.
I'm glad because now I can go past it. And
Yeah,
keep going.
Brandon, I feel that. All right, next game for real. Game of the week. Game of the week. I think this is a big one for us. Chiefs at the Falcons. Who you got?
I got Chiefs.
Why am I not surprised?
Well,
Who do you have?
I got the Falcons in this one. I think we can win this.
No.
Now that we got our new offense, the offense I say we should have ran the first time, we done went back to that instead of giving that damn pistol. I don't like that pistol.
guys, I got the Chiefs.
And way we running the ball, I'm not worried about Chiefs really running on us. Only thing I'm worried
You better
about.
start running.
Only thing I'm worried about is containing Patrick Mahomes and him getting off, throwing passes on the run. That's his bread and butter.
Atlanta
That's what he's gonna be doing the whole game.
Atlanta Falcons have trouble in mobile quarterbacks.
Okay, so
Chico's hurt.
Y'all have
so-
trouble with mobile
Oh, he was
quarterbacks.
hurt. Okay, I finna say, but Chico fixing to eat, but
And I ain't worried about Chico. They not Stop running on us, bro. We got a good ass defense. And
All right.
We ran on y'all.
Not, bro. Man, nobody's running on us, bro.
We'll see.
You didn't have nothing to say to that
Listen,
though.
Saquon Barkley got off because it's Saquon Barkley.
And Najee Harris got off
and he
because
got
it's Najee
95
Harris.
yards, but Bijan got 97, so he outdid
Najee and Warren got off because it's Najee and
Man,
Warren.
please. But anyway, I'm going Falcons.
Pops
I
was-
think we upset, even though we at home. I think we upset the Chiefs. I think we run it down their throats, and we get our play action involved, and we pass on them.
Andy Reid ain't letting y'all do that.
We just got to play contain to keep Patrick Mahomes in the pocket, because all he's going to be doing is running outside the pocket, throwing passes down the field. That's what he does. And if we can slow that down, we beat the Chiefs relatively easy, I believe.
Andy Reid's not gonna let y'all run all over him.
Okay, we'll see.
But it'll be a good game.
Who you got?
I got Chiefs on that one,
Chiefs,
guys.
remember?
Cool.
I'm
who
seeing this.
Who you got, Ron?
Really, Travis?
I gotta ask you, brother.
Got one win against Chiefs.
And the Falcons.
All right.
What about you,
Brandon?
Brandon?
Who you got?
I like everything you said, Trav, but you left out one key ingredient: them doggone referees.
Oh yeah, this is why I say if we win the game by a touchdown and field goal, win decisively, and if they throw a flag, it won't affect us as much. So that won't affect us because if you try to beat them by like a point or something, then that's when the refs get you. You know what I mean? You got to win decisively versus them though. That way it won't affect you so much because you know they're gonna get involved.
You saw that thing that they saying Patrick Mahomes done threw like 18 interceptions that's done been called back by or basically erased because of some penalty that favored them.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah,
man.
but last week I will say, now even though that is true overall, but last week I will say that was definitely pass interference. That dude jumped up and hit the receiver for the ball. Got that? You gotta call it.
Yeah.
It was just unfortunate. It was on the last drive.
I got this
Cincinnati
right here.
had the
Come on,
game. It's
guys.
just that's what happened.
This is something interesting to look at real quick though. 21-3 Jets. I'm sorry. Something interesting to look at.
So all y'all got the Chiefs, right? Except for me and Ron.
Yeah. So I got this up real quick.
I go with Atlanta. Kansas City can be beat, man. They can be
Yeah, they
beat.
can. That's
They
what
can
I
be
be
beat.
saying. Like everybody build them up like this is they this giant monster that can't be beat. They can, bro. They can be beat.
Won't be this week.
So real quick, let me read
We're
this
gonna
real
beat
quick.
them at home, though. We're not losing that game.
At Kansas City?
We at home. Now, next game, Jags at the Bills.
Yeah, I just wanted to read this real quick.
Good Jacksonville, Patrick.
Oh man, that's blurry. That didn't come out like I thought it would. My
Jags
bad.
and the Bills.
We'll catch it next time, guys.
We don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Next.
I got the Bills. I say the Bills win at home at least against the Jags.
The Bills,
It'll be-
look, yeah, they look real good.
It'd be a close game.
I
Jags look good too now.
Bills. I got the Bills. Bills look better.
And I got the
I
Bills.
think the Bills are better. Yeah.
I got Bills.
Bills.
Excuse me.
Yeah. What about you, Brandon?
I got Bills also. James Cook running back in the fantasy league.
Yeah.
Doing pretty good.
Come from
what's up.
Georgia.
Okay, next game, last game. By the way, these are 2 Monday night games, guys. The Jags at the Bills Monday night at 7:30, and the next game coming up, Redskins at the Bengals, is at 8:30. I mean at 8. All
Well,
Monday night.
Oh man.
2 games.
Well, I got the Bengals.
I got the Bengals too. Because the Bengals could have beat the Chiefs the other day. It was close. So
I got the Bengals in this.
looks
I got
like
the Bengals.
looks like they kind of coming back around the bend.
Who you got, Brendan?
You said Bengals and against
Commanders.
Redskins.
Commanders.
I'm gonna call them
Commanders.
Redskins. I'm gonna call them Redskins.
Commanders.
Redskins. at
My
the
man
Bengals.
ain't changed that name, but he said he gonna change the name. He ain't did it
They
yet.
gonna always be Redskins to me.
Yeah,
That would be
the owner's supposed to be changing the name.
Now they talking about Native Americans saying they want to go back. They love.
I told you
Yeah,
that
it-
2 years ago.
they should've
3
never
years
moved
ago. I told you
No,
that.
but some of them came out and said they hated it, but some of them
No.
said no, it was honoring us.
I'm-
We want to go back.
This is what I told you. The media put a huge spotlight on the few that said that and tried to overlook the vast majority of
And they
Indians that
they
said
that logo is based on a real chief.
It is.
yeah.
It really is.
And that's
That
the
was
that's the
honor.
fighting warrior spirit.
But it's just a few rich people
So
wanted
why would-
something
why
out of
wouldn't
it.
you
The
not
vast
want-
majority of
Why
Na-
wouldn't you not want that?
Yeah,
Because it
the,
was a money thing.
yeah, the vast majority of Native American community wanted to keep the name.
That was
So
beautiful. That was
I tried to
beautiful.
tell you that. Did I not? Did I not try to tell you
And
that?
I agree with
And
you.
I told you, if they
100%.
didn't want to go with Redskins and say it's fin, they could have went with the Washington Warhogs.
Not-
That way, they still could have kept the whole pig thing theme for the fans and stuff. Still
I
hard.
told
They
you.
need to go back. They need to go back to the Washington Redskins. That was beautiful, man. I don't know
Before
what.
this last-
They need you to the Commodores.
Stop.
Yeah, which made the last comment for this. Read this comment for this last game. So Kevin says Baltimore lost by the tippy toe of Isaiah Likely out of bounds called by the ref week 1 Kansas City. And yeah, because it wasn't like Baltimore lost by a whole lot. And then last week blowing a 10-point fourth quarter lead to the Raiders, which made no sense. This is different. 0-3 is a whole nother animal. I don't see him going 0-3. I just don't see it.
Right, but that concludes the picks, guys. Anything else y'all want to say on that before we get ready to get up out of here?
Nah, that's it.
Our guests, is there anything you guys like to say before we end this? Anything that's on y'all minds?
On that,
Everybody in the
Bengals-
comments, like and share the show and press that like button.
Appreciate you,
that.
man.
Appreciate that.
I got to hit it one more time, guys. I'm
Say
sorry.
it again, Ron. Say it again, Ron.
Everybody in the comments, like and share the show and press
subscribe.
that like button.
There you go.
There it is. Thank you, brother.
Said that I hog tied her.
Mind's telling me no.
I don't know how to hog tie people. What would I hog tie?
But my body,
Wow.
Said that I hog tied
insane.
her.
mind's telling me
I
no.
don't know how to hog tie people. What would I hog tie?
But my body.
That's crazy,
Guys,
bro. That's nasty work, bro.
Oh man, thank y'all for tuning in, guys.
But Brandon, you was gonna say something a while ago?
Oh, I was just gonna say, with that Bengals game, did y'all see how Jamar Chase was cutting up at the end of that game last week?
Yeah.
Along-
Me and Travis and Nate were
Oh
talking
yeah,
about
yeah, I see that.
Yeah, like, and then he don't want to resign no contract, man. He's like, he's like, over
He
his
might be
mouth
out
with
there,
him.
dog.
Yeah, that's gonna become a conflict,
He
a big
come over,
conflict
he come over
between
to the
them.
Falcons. We'll take.
He might be out there.
Yeah. Well, thank y'all for tuning in, man.
Thank y'all for coming out. God bless you. Good night.
Brandon, appreciate it. Ron, everybody in the comment section. Thanks, Mac. We appreciate it, man. Never
Hey-
love to you
hey,
too,
Brandon.
fam. Appreciate that.
Brandon, did you see the latest? They said they trying to get Mari Cooper to come back to the Cowboys. Well, Mari want to come back. They say they working it out. So I'm hoping that thing works.
That man is not coming back to y'all.
Listen, reason I'm telling you that because I know for a fact that this thing they working on. They trying to get that trade in. They're actually doing that. Like I told y'all about Zeke. This is happening. Believe it or not. Mari Cooper already them told that if it'll happen, he won't back. That's what he said. Now I'm not saying it's gonna happen, but it's a lot of talk.
Where's your proof he said that?
The what?
Where's your proof he said
It's
that?
on ESPN. It's on all of them.
Oh, it's on ESPN.
Hey,
and he
all
actually
of them.
said that.
No, it's saying that there is some talk that Mari Cooper and the Cowboys might be rejoining.
Ron
Yeah, Ron. Yeah.
Ron said.
You got Jerry Jones phone number on speed dial.
I'm just letting you know I got somebody that worked with Dallas. I can't say the name. I can't do that. But they ain't been wrong yet. You know, everything I told y'all was happening.
You also told me you were gonna send me my TV.
I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna do that. Oh no.
Yeah, Pop's tripping, man.
When Dallas was losing Sunday, I done got up to the screen. I thought I was there, man. I said, "What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing?" Nah. But anyway, bro.
Look, you did not even have to see that, and you just sent me that TV.
I walked up to the screen and said, "What in the world?"
Yeah.
They took Dak out of the game, man, because they should. They ain't trying to.
I do want to see what the Saints gonna do this week, though. I do want to see.
All right,
I
then.
got a feeling this week, Philly gonna do something.
Yeah, because see, remember now they had Dallas favored 6 points. Dallas did that to themselves, guys.
Is AJ Brown even coming back this week?
I don't really
Whoa.
think
Patrick.
they need AJ
Patrick.
Brown like you think
Okay,
they
what
do,
moment?
Travis. I don't think they need AJ Brown.
Oh, they need him. They definitely need him.
You see
I
that?
mean, if
Y'all could've bit me, man.
they tie
Nah,
in,
you said wagons down. You did.
they got okay tight end. Philly, dude.
Where's Patrick at?
I don't know where Patrick is at.
Patrick.
You
I
got your
think-
dog free roaming around here, bro. We on live, y'all. This man got his dog out looking at us crazy. Where you at, pal? This is what you get when you're live, guys.
Oh, that ain't even funny.
Dog running up on us and stuff, man. What the world?
That Bobby Brown now.
Okay.
If you're gonna go to the bathroom, dog, put your dog up.
Yeah. A whoop whoop.
Brandon know how I am about that.
He come up and all up on my leg, and I was okay.
But you know I always say, man.
Yeah, but you put your dog up though.
I had to get him in.
What happened, man?
Had to get him in, and I forgot to put the gate up.
He came right up on Dad and licked his leg and everything else.
Yeah.
And then he came on this side, I was looking at me crazy. I was like, oh my God. And ain't that the dog from Homeward Bound once again?
Okay. Now I'm ready to go home now since all that didn't happen. I'm ready.
What is he, a terrier?
What's that, Ron?
What is he, a terrier?
Every father and just slap him one time.
He's a lab terrier and a Dalmatian mix, actually.
I don't want to be
I know he looks
abusive.
weird. Like,
He
I
gets
mean,
spots on him, yeah.
He looks,
He got.
He's a beautiful
ambiguous.
dog, though.
Yeah, he is ambiguous.
It's a pretty dog.
He's a really pretty dog, though. He really is.
But
He's kinda big,
He's
but
got
he's
some.
pretty.
He's definitely got lab and Dalmatian mix.
But he was
Yeah.
looking at us like, you know, if I didn't respect y'all, I'd bite you. That's the look he had.
He said, "Hey, Pop, how you doing?"
Golly.
You lift your leg.
Yeah, he licked my leg. He licked my leg. He said, "Pop, don't be scared of me." I said, "Okay."
All right
okay.
now,
Hey,
Pop.
y'all.
What nothing you
y'all
can do
see-
anyway at that point.
Huh?
But fight.
You,
What nothing you can
Hey,
do at
Trav,
that
talk
point
about-
but fight.
No, I wasn't gonna try to fight.
I'm saying if
Yeah.
he would have tried to bite you.
I had to put one of my famous chokeholds.
I don't see how you can be
One of
scared
my
of any
famous
dog.
chokeholds, man.
I don't know how you can be scared of any dog.
Say, run.
Yeah,
Y'all
No,
see
no, no, no. It's a-
Y'all see
it's
martial
not-
art live?
It's not that I'm scared of dogs. I'm not scared of dogs. That's TJ. But I'm not scared of dogs.
But you're not scared of the dog.
It's dogs that I don't know like that per se. They're just running up on you. I don't trust no dog like
Nobody
that. You
never
what I mean?
really know
Hey,
what a person, what
but
a dog gonna
you
do
know,
with a
my
strange
dog
person.
Feli used to terrorize people back in the day, so I understand the feeling.
No, you know,
Okay,
I
guys.
just always trip off Feline, but Sergeant, that dog scared me to death.
sorry.
boy.
Sergeant was.
Yeah,
Well,
Sergeant
well,
was
that's
too,
Uncle
yeah.
Jimmy's dog, and you know.
Yeah, he was a pretty big lab, a retriever rather.
no, I had a dog named Sergeant. too.
But he
I
was
love him.
crazy. If he got out, he was crazy.
Yeah, he was a freaking giant retriever.
Yeah.
He was kind of crazy though.
That
If
dog
he
had
got
like
loose,
wanted
he'll
to
terrorize
kill
the neighborhood.
Okay, guys.
Yeah, he did.
Let's call
Brandon.
this.
He did look like that.
I don't
for
know
real.
if it was worse than Jerry's dog though when he got loose. That's some gun. He
Okay,
terrorized
guys.
the neighborhood.
Let's wrap this up.
Sorry, we got them dogs. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Travis, go ahead and give me that
I said,
spiel.
thank y'all for tuning in. God bless you. Good night.
I'll let y'all.
Peace, y'all. Peace.
Peace in the Middle East. All right, Ron, Brandon, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Why you shake your head, Ron?
Y'all see that new video?
What video?
Trump and P. Diddy.
No.
It's you see.
Pop, I seen
Huh?
a video with R. Kelly and P. Diddy in the same cell.
Man, I ain't even going there.
I don't
ain't
know about
even
all
going there.
that.
They finna make some good music.
That might help him though.
Hey,
No holds barred. I just got your joke. No holds barred. Golly.
I
Thank
can't
you.
believe. That's why I say I thought you would have called on
Okay,
it.
guys.
All right. Appreciate it, Ron.
They got put on concert for the people in jail.
Yeah, they said the bars can't hold them.
They got Trump saying, P. Diddy, that's my man. I hear it. That's the video saying that. No, look at the video. Call
right.
it up.
All right, Kevin, we'll see you next week also, brother. Hopefully your Vikings are 3-0. We'll see.
He was hanging with him too. They said so. I don't know how to
Look, Kevin, don't let me down now.
Guess we'll see, won't we? All right, till next time. Appreciate it. Thanks,
All right,
Ron.
guys, peace.
All right, peace out.
Y'all be easy.
All right, peace.